Will she take corrective measures? Or will she continue to spiral with nonsensical word salad? Only time will tell.
Camera thief, take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast. Imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free. I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the pastel stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides. The scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules but first break the rulers, and keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well row that boat.
Always good advice from Sluggo from Atmosphere. You might as well row that boat. What's up, everybody? How's it going out there? Woo-wee! Nonsense has lost their damn mind. Hey, told you so. I've been warning of this activity for months. I knew I was right about it. Thanks, A1, for being here. And yeah, by the way, just to start off, for my mods that are here, and I'm trying to get in touch with everyone, but I want to have a mod meeting. I'll just set up a StreamYard and send you guys the link, and we'll chop it up. Just want to share with you guys the direction I plan on heading here the next couple months, and see if you guys need anything from me. So I'm aiming for Sunday night, but please email me and let me know what time works best for you. And remind me before I leave that someone sent me a link to a new weird little clip channel. Oh, thank you so much, Legally Blonde. You're the best. A new little clip channel that clipped old Angela with voice box Angela, chicken nugget chucker. Hey, Yankee Cow, thanks so much for being here, dude. If you're not subscribed to Yankee Cow, go check him out. He's got a mellow channel. Let's go sub up and show some love. Headstones and Headlines, thank you so much for being here. So obviously, I know many of you already saw Nonsense be reviewed by Joneson. That was the inspiration for my live stream. So I'm not gonna rehash everything that Joneson went into. I mean, Joneson, Dietz, and Nanya did a fucking bang up job over there, calling out the nonsense, for lack of better words, that is spewing from old yet another Becky's mouth. I wish I had a soundboard because I would have Queen, and another one bites the dust. But I've been warning of warning of this Becky's movements and just complete bullshit for months. So there is a bit of vindication in this, but it's not going to be a complete drag fest. I'm just going to show you guys what her and her man friend Kyle said about the song that I made. Of course, first I'll play the song for you guys in case you're not familiar. But thanks so much again, Legally Blonde. You're the best. I did set a super chat goal. It doesn't, it's not the end of the world if you don't meet it. But I've whipped up some remixes of the song that triggered her pretty good. She's confused though. She thinks it might be a love ballad. So I'm going to clear some things up. I'm going to do that rare review of a review. Hey, 13th Hour. Thanks so much for being here. Michelle. Awesome. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. It does help. Hey, and consider sharing it out too, because sometimes it doesn't get pushed. My content is obviously polarizing stuff. So it doesn't really, it's not on the front page of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Love the open. Oh, thanks so much, 13th. I have, check this out. Let me play this for you guys and tell me how, I know this will get annoying, but every once in a while when I do reviews, I got myself a little song to play with. Tell me what you think. It's Circus 101. I think it's going to be perfect for old Kyle and Becky over here. Open your eyes, bro. Why you squinting like that? You're not Clint Eastwood. Stop it. Let's see. I guess we might as well get right into it. Hey, Sunnyside, thanks for being here. Apothecary Angel. I tell you what, my chat attracts some of the coolest names there is. I didn't see what A1 says. Hope everyone's feeling good out there. It's another cloudy day out here in Sacramento, California. I'm well caffeinated. Hey, thanks again, Legally. That's awesome. Hey, Woman's Warrior. Thanks for being here. Hey, Sinner, mods in chat. Good to see you. I hope everyone is well today. Woman's Warrior got her channel up and going. If one of my mods want to share that, you're welcome to. She looks like she's primarily well, I'm not going to say what she's doing on her channel, but she's got a bunch about Sebastian Rogers. If you're interested in that, I would go check out her channel. Sunny Side's the best. Thanks as always for being here. Nuggie Chucker, that's right. The gravy spitter. Let's see. I'm just quickly scanning here to see if I missed anybody. Mystery Angel, welcome. Violet Butterfly, thanks for being here. All right, let's get right into it. It's only, she circled back a few times and mentioned me, but last night she involved me. She made a list of scammers, and I guess I'm a scammer now. You know what, Becky? Why the fuck not? You scumbags have called me everything else. And you notice the bees that I have around her image there? That's because clearly, half of her chat comes from the hives. Like, you ain't fucking kidding nobody. Nonsense. You ain't no fucking advocate. Yeah, I mean, you don't really care about anything except the clicks and the views and the bottom line. You keep saying I lied about you. You did use a voice changer back in the day. You did. So, I don't know how to be nice about this, but go fuck yourself, lady. Like, seriously. I guess there's no nice way to say that, but you're condescending, miss know-it-all, holier than thou, blah, blah, blah. It's all, that all goes out the window when you're friendly with people like Cluminati and Queen Bee. You're trash, just like they trash. I don't know what else I can say. But let's get into this here. I gotta add the scene. Un momento, por favor. Let's see. And I'll play this music because I know she's just dying to strike me. No question about that. We start out with, can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Okay, we start out with Squinty McSquinterson. First of all, ice them eyes, dude. What is this, round 8? What is this, Mike Tyson's Punch Out over here? What the hell's going on, Kyle? You got the faux hawk and the puffy eyes over here. What's happening, bud? What's going on? You've got a horrible choice in women. Tell you that. You got no standards. That nonsense woman you're next to, garbage.
Horrible shit, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of
What
creepy.
do you think?
I don't really know what to think. Like that.
That's what I said. Is it a love ballad?
Hold up. Let me get my background music for these clowns. I don't know if this will loop. Hopefully it will.
Ballad?
Yeah, is it?
It was complimentary and trying to be like underhanded.
I
at the
gotta
same
remember.
time.
Are we still in idiocracy? Is this like? Is this guy licking the windows like making a love letter to you, or is he?
It's extremely cringe, right?
Yeah.
Hold on
Like,
a second.
what do you think?
I don't really know what to think. Like that.
That's what I said. Is it a love ballad?
Yeah.
Oh, let me clear that up for you, nonsense. It was not at all a love ballad. What it was a song criticizing you blowtorching scorpions. I didn't even touch on the fact that you ridicule people's essay stories and you're a real lifer, a real lifer. See, the thing is, nonsense, you've been around here a long time and a lot of us know exactly who you are. I mean, those bees that you have in your chat, we all know they're dumb as the day is long, right? I got you. You can manipulate those suckers all day long, but the rest of us, we know exactly who you are. We know you are exactly the person that real life harassed a person that was going through one of the worst times of their life. That's what you did, nonsense. And now you support a baby doxer, someone who's most likely guilty of domestic violence in their own home. You support some of the worst people on here. Shit. You even support Illuminati. You're trash. Hey, everybody coming in. Thanks for being here. How loud? Is that music really loud? I just wanted sort of in the background. I didn't want it to overwhelm. Hey, Holly S. Thanks so much for being here. You're the best. Let's see who else we got here. But yes, nonsense. Just so you know, geez, isn't it amazing? It's another stinking Becky. Unbelievable. Scratch that off the name list. Holy cow. Hey Gina, thanks so much for being here. Narcos, what's up? Mystery says I'm a big BJ supporter. Well, hopefully you're talking about Brittany J. No, I'm just kidding. Yes. I'm fond of her channel as well. I hang out there quite often. I like the more drama-driven stuff from Brittany. I guess that's probably not a popular thing to say, but her backup channel, that is to say, the case stuff, I just turned off in true crime overall, but I like her second channel a lot more. I don't know if that's cool, but let's see. Yes, there it is. Deafening Silence. I must admit, I didn't watch all of Deafening Silence videos because like the true crime stuff, I'm so turned off on. But if you're into that, definitely check her channel out. Hey, Pookie, thanks for being here. Hey, Jude, thanks for being here. Great name. Scorpions feel pain. I don't know if that's true, but just demonstrate, just to have a public demonstration of blowtorching a living animal and live streaming it for YouTube, and like, isn't that what like serial killers did? Like harm animals like that for enjoyment. Another sadist. We've got another sadist on our hands, folks. Oh no, sinner's attacking another woman. Oh, watch out. I actually give a shit about this community, and this person has been for years, and they crawled out of the ooze. Family members, just like the rest of them. But she can sit over there with her condescending voice and try just convince a bunch of easily convinced people that she's some type of moral authority. No, ma'am. She is who I said she was. I mean, it's really that simple. What's up, MK Ultra? Wait, what did she do? I'm playing the video right now here. I'll continue with it so you can get a look. Actually, let's do it this way. Let me pull up the video first so we have complete context here. 1 minute. I made a song about her and she got in her feelings about it. I get it. I understand. It's not the most flattering song. But then she went ahead and had her little boyfriend, Kyle, come on and say, this guy seems like he probably has restraining orders. Once again, just continuing the garbage narrative from the Hive that I'm some type of dangerous person. I don't have anything like that on any type of record. No, I've never been accused of anything like that. No, Kyle, I don't have any restraining orders, you fucking bitch boy. Open your eyes. Open your fucking eyeballs. You're not Clint Eastwood. Stop it. This is the problem. These people get away with this. And this is supposed to be a channel for advocates. He's supposed to be the fuck out of here. Let's see here. There it is. So I made this song and she obviously got in her feelings about it. She's not bothered. She'll tell you in great detail how she's not bothered. I'm going to just tell you right now, though, she's bothered. There's no doubt in my mind. So, yeah, hey, Judy, Albert, thanks for being here. I'll be lurking on a 26-hour fast of Easter. Tomorrow's Purim. It goes until tonight, right? I could eat an entire cow, so I'm just going to lay back. Okay. Hopefully I can distract you from your appetite. Did she torture puppies too? I wouldn't put anything past her. Angry, broad shoulders. I guess she thought that I said she had a broad shoulder. She thought that was some type of compliment. I'll play the song for you, and then we'll get back into the her reaction to the song. You got to be kidding me, nonsense. I do love it when someone proves my point, though. Let's see here. Here we go. Is this Sharon? Sharon is Karen. All right, here we go. I'll play this for you, and then we'll get into her reaction. And then please remind me to show you that clip channel before we go as well. See what I did there with the intro to a Scorpion song? The whistle. Man, sometimes I even entertain myself.
Larga vida a los Scorpions.
Long live the Scorpion.
In a world where shadows dance with flames.
I'm referring to her world, this real life voice changing box, pretending you're a good person while you're really just wallowing in misery. When you are a tertiary tragedy pimp and you support baby doxing and complete defamation and slander, and you make a bunch of money off of it. That's the world of shadowy darkness that I'm talking about. The world that nonsense on the web lurks in. Fuck out of here, lady.
Lives a girl named Becky, fierce in her claims. With shoulders broad like mountains she stands. An iron will grips her rough-hewn hands.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
In the sun's harsh glare on dust-speckled ground, her footsteps thunder, hear that angry sound. Stomping scorpions, crushing their plight. Each crack of their shell sparks her inner fight. Rage fills her heart like a tempest at sea. Yet deep in that fury lies a longing to be free. Oh, Becky, fierce warrior of tangled despair. Behind that stern visage is a soul laid
All right. I didn't want to address this clown. Well, there you go. I mean, nonsense. Do you have computative issues? Do you not understand that this is clearly not a fucking love ballad? And it's so repulsive to me. Kyle, your girl straight up said, and I didn't know he was gonna write a song for me. Listen, I didn't write a song for you. I wrote a song about you. You are, Becky, you are one of the worst vocal manipulators around here. You tongue twist and word salad people into fucking oblivion. I, for one, along with an increasingly larger number of people, can see straight through your bullshit. The only reason I don't mention you is because some of your friends I have respect for, but you're crossing every line possible. I mean, just straight up dox people now, right? Because you think because you're a justice warrior and you're doing what's right. You're doing what makes you the most amount of money, gets you the most amount of views and the most amount of clicks, just like everyone else on YouTube. Stop pretending that you're some moral authority because you're trash. And I wrote a song about it. I didn't get into all the details of why you're trash completely, but I wrote a song specifically about your sadist tendencies. And now I know you said, oh, I have a senior citizen living here. Scorpions are dangerous. Well, first I would recommend that you suggest to the senior citizens living in your home not to climb in the crawl space under your house. It seems dangerous anyways. Secondly, I would refer you to the Orkin Man or some similar type of organization that professionally, eradicates homes of pests if they'd like to. Scorching them with a blowtorch live on YouTube is fucking weird, girl. I'll tell you that much. And with all that anger in your face, and then you're doing that, it really paints a picture. It tells a story. So here's the rest of the song about you being a sadist. And no, it's not a love ballad. And Kyle, you have terrible judgment and choice in women. That's all I have to say about that.
I wasn't gonna even address this clown.
With every stomp echoed by the earth's deep sighs, a battle of laughter and fury defies. Perhaps in your anger blooms compassion so bright as you crush all the scorpions beneath your might. Rage fills her heart like a tempest at sea, yet deep in that fury lies a longing to be free. Oh, Becky, fierce warrior of tangled despair, behind that stern visage is a soul laid bare.
All right. I wasn't gonna even address this clown. All right.
Wiki.
I wasn't gonna even address this clown.
With every stomp echoed by the earth's deep sighs, a battle of laughter and fury defies. Perhaps in your anger blooms compassion so bright as you crush all the scorpions beneath your might.
Would anybody confuse that as a love ballad? That's no love ballad, Becky. That's me saying you're a clown. Silly goose. Ding dong, bing bong. You get the idea. So, she went ahead and included me in her list of scammers that she reviewed last night. And of course, she had to play the music video that I made about her. Not for her. My gosh, that ego of yours nonsense. It's a wild situation you got going on there. It's uncanny. It's unfathomable. Where do you get all of this confidence from? Because I just don't see it, girl. I don't know. Call me crazy. All right, let's get back to the review. First, let me see who's here. Sorry if I didn't say hello to you. I'm easily distracted. And once I begin to pull up videos and shit, it's game over for my simple mind. She's covering up for child exploiters and Gwarts. You're exactly right. I mean, I've been saying this about nonsense for quite a while. And Secretary Charlotte's Webbing. Hey, good to see you, Charlotte's Webbing. You changed your name on me. Hope you're well. Judy Albert says, Sinner, some people only listen to the melody and not the actual lyrics. Case in point, many songs from the 70s through 90s. I know, that's why I tried to put the lyrics blazing across the screen in the video with the subtitles. And I realize a lot of you watch with your subtitles on. My analytics tells me that. Because I care about my channel and I care about the health of my channel. So I'm constantly nerding out on the analytics, which leads me to say only about half of the people that watch my videos are subscribed. So hook your boy up and subscribe to the channel. I mean, it does help the channel grow and encourages me to go live more often. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. The circle of life. Hey, Truth Seeker. Thanks for being here. I hope you're well. All right, so let me get back into their reaction, which is, let's be honest, it's the funnest part. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. And if any of my mods weren't here at the beginning, I asked if you could email me and let me know what day I'm going to set up a live stream just for us so we can chat it up. I'm going to let you guys know where I'm headed with the channel and get some feedback. Go team. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not it. Let's see. Crap. All right, give me a second. I got to reload this video for some stinking reason. Hey. Oh, no, I don't. I got it up already. Here we go.
Is it?
It was complimentary and trying to be like underhanded.
I got to remember, are we still in?
It wasn't meant to be complimentary whatsoever. Maybe you said your broad shoulders and you stand like a mountain. I was saying you look like Mrs. Doubtfire. For fuck's sake, I was trying to be more metaphorical and less explicit. I thought you would be smart enough to understand it. Boy, was I wrong. But don't worry, the remixes that I'm coming out with will be more clear. The videos are more evident of my point. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Still in Idiocracy? Is this like, is this guy licking the windows, like making a left?
No, Kyle, I'm not licking the windows. I'm merely criticizing the turd lover of yours. That's what I'm doing, bud. Open your eyes. Focus.
Letter to you, or is he?
It's extremely cringe, right?
Yeah.
Like extreme, like it is so weird. Especially because a month ago, on February 22nd, he said, "I'm not even in his algorithm. He doesn't watch me." So the only reason why this man would be even reviewing or writing a song for me is because I review complete random. So the only reason why this man would be even reviewing or writing a song for me is because I.
My goodness, did you hear that?
The only reason this man would be writing a song for me.
That's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you people. Yep, I said it. You people. You condescending, self-important, egotistical maniacs on this application. This app, like you say, right? You're out of your fucking minds. You queen bees, you Illuminatis, you nonsenses, strange amount of Beckys for some reason. You're all out of your minds. You actually think that you... Listen, everybody's allowed their opinion, but you actually believe that your opinion is the opinion. You talk in absolutes. You talk disrespectfully about someone, but you're too much of a coward to actually say their name. You make everybody wonder, is she talking about me? Listen, all your tricks are see-through nonsense. I mean, you got to, just like Rebecca Turner, you got to come out with new tricks, girl, because the old ones aren't fooling anybody anymore. Nonsense said it better than me, but for real, you're too damn old to be acting like a college sophomore bully. Seriously. And by the way I perceive you is the way that people generally talk about you behind the scenes nonsense, just so you know. And if you think that's mean, oh well, It's a fact. People don't really take you seriously. It's obvious that you're just the hive adjacent and your morals aren't what you say they are. It's really that simple.
Right?
Yeah.
Like extreme, like it is so weird, especially because a month ago on February 22nd, he said, I'm not even.
Right here, she says a month ago on February 22nd, he said, she's talking about me. She's talking about something I said on, what is today's date? It's fucking March 13th. How did you, nonsense, did you mark a calendar on February 22nd whenever I spoke on you? I mean, are you kidding me? Is this some kind of joke? Why do I have to keep telling these mediocre YouTubers to get off my nuts? Seriously. All I did was make a song to talk about how weird it was that you flamethrowed scorpions. I happen to be a Scorpio. Long live the scorpions. She remembered the date. I mean, what kind of, what's really going on here? Oh, by the way, nonsense, Joneson tore you a new ass today. I mean, I can't wait to hear your response. I bet you're going to be the victim again, huh? You clowns all just one-trick ponies. No content of your own. All justice warriors. I mean, first of all, you have to have respect for yourself before you try to help somebody else. Nonsense. It's obvious that you don't. You're full of shit. In case there's any ambiguity here, in case there's any misunderstanding, I think you're a complete clown. Kyle's type of lady. Fuck out of here, dude. How did you remember the date when I said you weren't in my algorithm? And to be clear, you weren't in my algorithm until you started attacking fellow YouTubers' essay testimonials here on YouTube. That's none of your business. That's none of your business to touch on. The fact that you obsess over Brittany J is pretty telling about you there, Popeye. Seriously. Go wash your fucking fingernails and stop being a bully because people are done with it.
I'm not even his algorithm. He doesn't watch me. So the only reason why this man would be even reviewing or writing a song for me is because I review complete random strangers.
And for the last time, I wrote a song about her, not for her. That's that ego again. That's that dangerous, self-important bullshit that she rocks.
That he calls friends on this app, and he's offended for them, and I won't shut up. So he's like coming out thinking he's gonna like.
Why doesn't he go tell us?
Hold on, there's a lot to unpack there. I gotta just rewind in a second. She is word salad a wizard. I mean, wow.
He calls friends on this app, and he's offended for them, and I won't.
Okay, she says I'm mad that she critiques people that perfect strangers that I call friends on this app. Where do you come up with this shit nonsense? That's not. Hey, I'm going to play it back again so you guys can hear it for yourselves. That's not true at all. I don't like people like you picking on other people for no good reason, and that's what you do. I've been quiet about it for a very long time. You said to your little bitch ass boyfriend over there that, his channel is only about 3 women and that's all he does. It's really weird. What the fuck is your channel about? Brittany J. Circle back to Brittany J. You're bad at YouTube nonsense. If nobody ever told you that, let me be the one. Moral authority, my ass.
Song for me is because I review complete random strangers that he calls friends on this app, and he's offended for them.
Who are random strangers? You mean the people that I sit around and chat with 2 or 3 days a week? They're not. Most of these people aren't random strangers. Are you referring to Brittany J? Is that what you're? Yeah. But you're too much of a fucking coward nonsense to say anyone's name. You always beat around the bush. Miss Ambiguity. The fuck? Have a backbone. Read a book. Get a hobby. Go outside. Have a picnic with Kyle and shut the fuck up.
And I won't shut up. So he's like coming out thinking he's gonna like.
Why doesn't he go tell his friends to quit grifting and harassing fucking parents?
Kyle's straight. chimes in with, why doesn't he tell his friends to stop grifting and harassing families? Well, Kyle, you dumb fuck, my friends don't do that. Conversely, the ham hock that you're sitting next to there, old arm wrestling champion of 1998 lady that you're sitting there with, she supports people that harass families. In fact, she supports the Hive, and they're the worst at it. She also supports racism and Illuminati. She supports all types of real life. And I mean, but hey, do you, buckaroo? If you expect me not to point this out, you're out of your mind. But for the record, Kyle, it's your girl and her friends that grift and harass families, not my friends. Nice try, though.
Parents and being idiots.
Right.
No, that's like, I don't really like to bet that much, but
I don't really like to vent that much, but just let me tell you my truth. Fuck out of here.
I'm willing to bet that he's probably had restraining orders in the past.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I'm willing to bet that he's probably had restraining orders in the past. Lean in, Kyle, you little bitch. I've never had a restraining order in my life. Never happened. Stop running Queen Bee's narrative. Becky, never happened. Why do you have to keep making stuff up about me? It makes you look stupid and desperate. I don't typically share my truth, but this man, he seems dangerous and scary, and it's possible that in the past he had a restraining order against him. No, Kyle, I haven't. I mean, ever. Not once.
Oh.
Like this is kind of like kind of,
yeah, well, you should see what he does.
Weird.
Here's the crazy thing about this.
This is kind of weird. And here she over here like a puppy dog. You should see what he does. You should see what he does. You should see what she does, Kyle. You should see what your girl does on YouTube for a living. How she makes her pocket money. Tragedy pimping by proxy. Feeding that big, fat, unhealthy ego that she has all day, every day. Talking bad about good people. That's what she does, Kyle. That's what Becky does. You seem like you don't know what the fuck's going on, bud. But it's okay. I don't blame you. You can't see, obviously. Fucking ice those eyes, bruh. Puffy McPufferston.
I barely get reviewed by him. His entire channel is dedicated to another, like...
You barely get reviewed by me because you're a fence-sitting, boring-ass human being. The most exciting thing about you was your explicit act of sadism by torturing animals with fire. I mean, that was the most interesting thing I've ever seen you say or do. The rest of it is just boring, monotonous, content stealing, shit talk bullying. I mean, that's what you do. That's your brand. In case you haven't noticed, that's what most people think your brand is. I understand that you think you're this noble person that stands tall, and you're not. You're not. And you've been exposed. Q Queen song, another one bites the dust. Oh, thank you so much, Emmy, for the super chat. I'm sorry, I was lost in the sauce now. Oh, there it is. Emmy says, just another day in YouTube paradise. I know that's right. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you, by the way. They're going to make fun of me for not reaching my goal, but that's okay. I've already reached enough goals in my life. You had a packed scorpion? I have a cool story about scorpions, and I'll share that, and then I'll finish this review. Actually, I'll finish the review first. It's only another minute or so long. But for the record, fact check a bunch of goofy ass YouTubers that think they're important, like Kyle and Becky over here. Let me tell you guys, nope, never had a restraining order, and that's irresponsible of you to say. And it's obviously yet a more pathetic attempt to discredit me and slander my character. So go fuck yourselves. That's what I'm saying to you. Restraining order. Fuck out of here. Your girl stalks fucking Brittany J. Like she's the one that needs a restraining order. Let's face it. Fucking weirdos.
Like 3 women. I'm not even somebody he very ever touches. His entire channel is dedicated to 3 other women. And it's not reviews that he's doing. It's crazy shit.
And it's not reviews that he's doing. It's crazy shit. Again, painting me as a crazy person. Nope, I'm just criticizing you scumbags like you, Becky. Couple of Beckys. Holy shit. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, if you find it crazy and weird and all of that, fucking good. I mean, I would too if I were you. But what I do is a social service here. This is like a public service announcement. Of course, it's weird that people are calling you out because people don't typically do that. Voice changing ass.
Like sitting on cakes or what?
No, like the most real life shit. I didn't even know it was all going on until recently.
The most real life shit. Okay, she's referring to me showing that her friend Rebecca over there, Becky number 1, left bruises on her daughter's neck. That is real life, and that's something we should all be aware of if we have a violent person in our midst, right? Right? Fuck out of here. He does real life stuff. What about you and the Dre McCray case? Nonsense. How real was that shit? Pretty real. Pretty real. Some of those comments and harassment that you were up to. Do you think everybody just forgot about that shit? Do you think you just get a pass? Well, I mean, you do think that, and I'm here to tell you that you don't. So, shout out Jones, and you fired me up today.
What makes it kind of, is it a love song or is it a fight song? Or is he confused and just trying to act cool for his friend?
What is it? A love song? Is it a fight song? What? Are you too stupid to understand what it is? I'm criticizing you for being a creepy woman with broad shoulders. That's what the song was. It went on to say that you seem like a fragile, scared person that pretends to be tough. Of course, it did all of that metaphorically, so I don't expect you to interpret it as quickly as most people, but take your time with it. I'll play it as an outro to this live stream, so you have another opportunity, and you won't have to click on any other buttons. You can just watch it again for yourself. And Kyle, you keep your eyes peeled as well, Kyle. Somebody get Kyle some toothpicks for his eyes, Mr. Pufferston.
For his friends and know that they're going to cheer on anything he does because they don't really fucking fuck with him anyways. So they're going to cheer him on doing stupid shit like this because.
Okay, so this is, I'm going to go back a second because this is complete word salad. This is what she does to people. She'll like debilitate you with too many words. And most people just say, oh, okay, whatever you just said. Hey, Be Real, thanks so much for being here. I don't know why you're making that face, but I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Judy Alberts, some people listen to the melody. Okay, I read that already. Now I'm so far behind the chat. Please forgive me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. How do you feel about Nonsense and her recent shenanigans? I think it's garbage. I think she's trash. I mean, this is just the stuff that applies to me directly. A1 said it perfectly. Jones and Nuggie were fire. Let me just get through this, and if we feel good about it, we'll watch a little bit of what Jones did today. And of course, we'll share her link so everybody can see on her channel as well. I'll just play a couple minutes of it. It's difficult for me to talk shit on people just ripping other people's content off and then go ahead and doing it myself. So I'll just play little clips of stuff. I'm not going to do full out. As you can see here, I took the time to download the section of Nonsense's live stream from last night and then make it into a video myself. So she can suck it if she wants to, copyright claim or whatever. This is always something good that you can do as a channel to protect yourself, as well as put some type of tune behind it. I think everyone else is teaching people how to keep yourself safe and how to navigate this place. I think I could do that just as well as anyone. So why not start giving advice like everyone else? At least mine is true. Hey, Sunnyside, what's up? It's cool to see you here, MK Ultra. Hope you're well. They are making a lot of money off Sebastian's back. They hate men. You know what? I used to think that that was like just a strange insult, MK, but I'm starting to believe that's 100% true. It may have been you that called them like baby sniffing man haters, which is a strange thing, but I believe it's true. She has more in common with BHB than I ever thought. QB stalked a pregnant woman. That's very true. And as a matter of fact, she's going to court for that. On I think it's the 3rd of the month of April, MK. Believe me, I'm on it. I mean, everyone's like, oh, that's Queen Bee's past. No. Currently, to this very day, she's got a court case coming up for just recently stalking, harassing, and threatening a pregnant woman. No one, and they sit over there and say that I'm violent. Each one of them has demonstrated not just in real life, but also on YouTube how actually violent they are. And they keep saying it about me, and I've never had any history or record of anything like that. See how that works? It's a slander campaign from people that aren't very smart. Thankfully, they don't have their shit together well enough to actually, have any success against reality. Anyways, I'm rambling. Here we go.
Anything he does because they don't really fucking fuck with him anyways. So they're going to cheer him on.
Okay, she's saying here that you guys don't really F with me. You're just cheering me on. Blah, blah, blah. This is, similar cliche narrative that you hear from people that think they run shit around here. You often hear people like her say, oh, well, this is how things are. And you really should do this and you really shouldn't do that. Like, they actually think that they're some arbiter of righteousness, when in fact, they're just like the rest of the YouTubers. They're here for the clicks and views. It is what it is. It just sucks that she's so articulate and so good at being hiding how shitty she is that like the last couple of days have been a spectacle because she's completely, the mask has fallen, shattered all over the ground.
On doing stupid shit like this because
deep down his mom probably didn't pay enough attention to him. And
Kyle in the background says, I think deep down something about his mom. So they're just talking about people's families. Like, who raised you, Kyle? You puffy-eyed little bitch. Who raised you to have a judgment in women that you're sitting next to a scorpion stomper? Really? And you're sitting there talking about me and my mother. Like, what is wrong with you people? Holy fuck.
And he's just seeking validation from other women now, even though
he says, I'm seeking validation from other women now. As he sits there, a subservient little bitch to, I'm not going to mention strap-ons, but I got you, Kyle. I got you, bud.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I can laugh because I was watching Kyle's face because I know everything is like, this is weird.
She's not bothered, guys.
This is weird. This is weird.
Sorry about chat, guys. I'm doing my best. Hey, Grain, thanks so much for being here. You're the best. All right, let's get through this. She's very sanctimonious. Yeah, she's a clown. She's not to be taken seriously. I don't think whatsoever. And bringing her little man friend into the show. First, he said that I must have had restraining orders in my past. Then he said that my mother didn't love me, and I'm trying to get validation from women. Hey, Kyle, go fuck yourself, bruh. You don't know me. All you're doing is licking up that vomitous narrative from the Hive and your busted ass bitch that you're sitting next to. Let's face it. Go fuck yourself. Just so there's no ambiguity. This is not a love song. This is me telling you to go fuck yourself. Kyle.
But what he does to me is nothing in comparison to what he does to these other women.
What I do to her, again, somehow making her a victim of me. Like, that's a negative. Never did anything to you except make a song pointing out that you're a sadist. You're offended. And now you're just making shit up. And you brought your bitch ass boyfriend into the scene. Good Lord in the morning.
Women. Let me say that.
Rather than calling out some of these looks, why don't you actually call out what she said wrong? Like, why don't you bring some facts? Because that's what's usually lacking.
It's hard to hear, but he says, why don't you call out what she did wrong? Why don't you call out the facts? Okay, I will. The way despicable way that she went about harassing family members of the McRae's during the Dre McRae case. Despicable, unfucking acceptable. The Facebook comments and messages that she was sending to that poor woman. Unfucking acceptable, Kyle. Is that specific enough for you? Here's another one. Speaking about another creator's essay proclamation or story, the way that she did. Unfucking acceptable. How about that, Kyle? I can go on if you'd like me to. Using a voice changer to deceive people on YouTube. Strange as fuck. Weirdo shit. And lastly, I mean, I'll just end it with blow-torching fucking scorpions under the house for fun and entertainment and clicks and views. Kyle. Can I get more specific? Bitch ass? Here, I'll go back so you can get context to why I'm annoyed with this squinty ass guy.
Looks. Why don't you actually call out what she said wrong? You know, like why don't you bring some facts? Because that's what's usually lacking.
Why don't you call out what she usually does? Why don't you use some facts? That's what's usually like. So I just gave you 3 facts. And I didn't like her before that because the way she's so condescending to everybody and pretends that she actually runs shit around here. I see this with the worst of the characters here on YouTube. The Beckys. I mean, they actually, these clowns think they run shit and somehow people fall for it. Can I be more specific, Kyle? Is that good enough for you, buckaroo? Next time you're sitting over there talking shit, lean into the mic, bitch, because I can't hear you.
It's not okay. It's not okay. Review me. Do that. Fucking call me out for something besides you.
This is the part that she says it's not okay that I made a song about her. Well, if it's not okay, what are you going to do about it, nonsense? You can't do a damn thing because it's a satirical song about your sadist ass. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. No one cares what you think is okay anymore. Your mask is broken. You've been exposed.
It's you lying, because that's all you've done. You're the one that came on here and fucking made up lies about a voice being mine.
Okay. Again, there was a video that somebody sent me that said this is nonsense, and it was a woman saying a homophobic slur, and I thought it was her. When I found out it wasn't her, guess what I did? I went onto a panel. I believe it was Deet's panel, and I went on a panel that she was on, and I apologized to her. She accepted that apology. She hasn't fucking gotten over that shit since. That's the only time I've even spoken any untruth about her. Everything else has been factual. Nonsense. You're full of shit. Stop saying I lied about all this stuff. He came onto this app, and guess what he did? He lied about all kinds of stuff, and no, I didn't. I did not. That's simply not true. Just because you fucking dummies keep repeating yourselves doesn't make it any truer than the first time you lied.
About shit I didn't say, things I didn't do in the context that you were trying to twist it in. But you want to talk about that? Let's talk about somebody twisting things into context that they want it to fit. Let's go from one creep to the other really quick.
And that's it. And then she went to Sarah's Suspicion. Shit, I can never remember exactly what her channel is. But Sarah is a channel that's been calling nonsense out for quite a long time. And Kyle, I hope you're listening, bud. I hope you heard everything I just said. And then maybe fucking phone a friend and get some information about what you're talking about before you jump on and start talking shit on a perfect stranger like me. I didn't have any beef with you, bud. No, I don't have any restraining orders. No, I'm not licking windows. And it's weird that you think I'm trying to get some validation from women. You sound just like that nasty bitch that you're sitting next to, Kyle. You need to go for a walk, bud. You need some bowling buddies or something. You need some Kyle time because it seems like it's not working out for you. Just saying. All right, let me get back in the chat here. So there's my part of what she had to say today. And all that time, just in 2 minutes, they accused me of having a restraining order, of my mother not loving me. That's why I'm trying to get validation from other women. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bruh? these intricate insults that you people have like manufactured and tried over and over again, and you think you've perfected them. Now, when you say them, they're just cliche bullshit words from people who are one-trick ponies. Nonsense. Granny's watching. Cluminati. Elevated truth. You're fucking garbage. And I don't give a fuck if anybody likes to hear it or not. I realize you get away with it and it's all fine and good. You make plenty of money, but you're garbage. What's up, True Tection? Hope you're well, dude. Speaking on anyone else's tragedies to prove a point from your own opinion is gross AF. They all doing it these days. I know, Green. I mean, Wise Angel and Milo. Thanks for being here. If I didn't say hello, please don't take it personal. Let me pull up this little clip channel because we'll actually the subject quite a bit. Kyle got suckered bad. I know, like a small part of me feels bad for him, but like to just sit next to Miss Doubtfire here and just say atrocious defaming things about somebody, all because I made a music video.
She's like, I don't know if it's a love song or a fight song.
I believe you. I believe you don't understand what it means. That's fine. Hopefully I cleared that up for you. You know, I'm sure. He does look like Ernie. Hey, Bert. Let me see. I'm just scanning through chat. If I'm being quiet, please excuse me. Wise Angel says, this community needs shaking from the branches down to see what nuts fall out next. I know. Well, see, the thing is, I called nonsense. I saw this coming a long time ago. When she started making alliances with Granny's watching and shit, I was like, oh boy, here we go. I always knew that she was like perpetrating as a good person when she really wasn't a good person. All you got to do is listen to this is how condescending she is to everybody. I mean, it seems to me that she has like a self-value, self-worth, like sort of issue that she just projects her, you know, she's trying to fake it till she makes it. And it's just like mean and not very fun to listen to. That's why I don't review her very often, because she has no constitution. That is to say, she doesn't make a decision on topics typically. She'll sit on the fence because she's friends with the good guys and the bad guys. So it's a complicated life that she leads and stressful, obviously. So yeah. Do you guys want to listen to Jones in a little bit? Jones and tore her new ass. I don't want to. Let's see here. Judy says, oh, that's somebody else. Let me pull up Jones in from a couple hours ago. I'm sure most of you saw it, but we'll just skip around and laugh. I mean, it was good. Dietz came in and sounded like she needed to get ID'd on. I guess she was calling from her phone, and the audio just made her sound even younger. It was funny. Damn nonsense. I tell you what, what you really don't want are three great women like Nanya, Joneson, and Dietz all chiming in from different parts of the world on their cell phones, taking time out of their busy day to give commentary about your fake ass. Like, boy, oh boy, I bet you didn't see this coming. You thought you were just going to continue stomping around YouTube, just doing and saying whatever the fuck you wanted, huh? Nope, nobody gets away with that anymore. Them days are over, girlfriend. Sorry. So sad for you. Let me see here. I see literally Davis fans going to celebrate bitch ass Kyle. Hey, Heather Bishop, you are so fucking pathetic. Like, seriously, tell me how I'm not the most important man in your life. Actually, tell me why I'm the most important man in your life. It's getting creepier by the minute. Creepy. Fucking creepy. That bitch drove 450 miles to go to my hometown to try to fucking creep on me. Good Lord, Heather. I noticed you bitches have been pretty quiet though, Heather. You and no wire hangers. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? You must be busy making receipts for all those claims that you made, huh? Probably. Jones in. All right, it was so good. These ladies do not fuck around. I'm here for it. Even though I know some of them are disappointed in me and my controversial, polarizing ass, I got nothing but love for the HOA and those associated with it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Yes, please hit the thumbs up, guys. Por favor. And I do have a super chat goal set here. If I meet that goal, I will release the 3 other remixes of the Scorpion Queen here. Becky Flamethrower. Bodacious Becky with her famous flamethrower. Thanks so much for sharing that, Legally Blonde. I appreciate that. Lady K called them out as they said she was grifting for fuck's sake. The money she made from super chats was for a wig for her cancer survival mom. Oh dear. I don't know what that's in reference to. That's a hell of a proclamation. What's up? All right, so let's see here. Let me get Jones in up here. Jones in. It was not a very long live. Of course, I'm not going to review all of it. I'm already an hour into my live stream, so I just want to show you pieces of it. Hopefully, it will entertain you and entice you to go over to Jones's channel, become a member, subscribe, like, share, all the fucking shit that makes this community grow bigger and badder and better. Could you imagine having a channel and just never building a community with other channels, like not sharing links and just using people's content and never giving them credit? Like, what a fucking sad life some of these YouTubers live, for real. And how many of them are actually obsessed with Brittany J? Like, it's fucking tripping me out, man. Like, it's really something else. Like, I understand why a lot of people don't like me, because I tell the truth and they're liars. I get it. I mean, I understand that. That makes sense. But why in the world is everyone just obsessed with Brittany J? Thank you so much, A1, for the $1.99. Here's one more. Thank you, awesome. 7 more to go, and then you get those remixes. One's a country, and then one's like R&B. The R&B one is arguably the best song, but it was like a little too sexy to make it a video out of it. But I'd love to share it with you guys. But I did write the lyrics myself, which helps them fit into that narrow window of actually making an AI song sound like it might be a real song. There's only I know that it's possible to do, but it's not. You can't do it with the free version. And I'm not going to pay to make a song about this biatch. I might pay to make a song about Kyle and his fucking squinty eyes, though. He's got a raccoon look going on. He looks like the kind of guy that probably had restraining orders in the past. You know what I mean? He looks like the kind of guy whose mother doesn't love him, and he's trying to get validation from other women. That's what Kyle looks like. Blah. What a fucking... Like, when you just say it back, it sounds outrageous, right? What a wild thing to say about somebody. That's why Davis fans are going to sit over there halfway through a bottle of whiskey, fucking leaning on the counter and celebrating Kyle. Pathetic. We wanted them off Sebastian, but not to bully BJ. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like look over here, not over there, and then it's difficult to figure out what they're going to look at next. Cal has a Bart Simpson eye. He does. He has Bart Simpson eyes. Oh, brother, that's fucking great. You're not Clint Eastwood, Kyle. Stop it. The fuck. And also, I'd like to point out that one of my least favorite things about Nonsense is the way that she is just the catchphrase monster. That's it. That's all. End of. Like, it's so fucking like that. These are catchphrases that people that have limited vocabulary go to. This is some Queen Bee shit. That's it. That's all. End of. The fuck. I mean, I urge you ladies to just go read a book. Like, really, I know I've said this before. You two Nonsense. Nonsense is more of a broad, isn't she? She's a broad. I hope I cleared up for you, Nonsense, whether or not that was a love song. I'm sure you still have questions. I'm sure you're going to go live in 5, 4. Because let's face it, this is your whole existence is YouTube. And this must be nerve-wracking for you to have a bunch of people realize who you are all at one time. And she'll carry on. All right, I got Joneson pulled up here. We'll watch this. We'll skip around and have a couple looks at this. I think this is it, yes. Shout out Joneson. Jonesy, Bo Bonesy. Make sure you go subscribe to Joneson. Become a member, too. Why not?
Yeah.
Now they fake. Jones.
Look, is Nuggie in here yet? I need somebody that speaks Spanish. Look, I just realized I got these cough drops, these holes from the gas station earlier because I woke up with my throat a little sore. And I just realized they're Spanish. They're Hispanic. Spanish. It's the words on it are in Spanish.
All right, I'll skip ahead.
So these are from Mexico, I'm assuming. It says respira.
Oh, Joneson with her Venezuelan cough drops. All right, hold on. I'm going to skip ahead. I missed the beginning of her live stream.
Hit the fan. You are stupid as fuck.
Oh, dear. She
Simple-minded freak.
Sorry.
8. For there to be something for him to talk or say Joneson or Deets or Nunya's name. He could not wait. He could not wait. And so it's like he was jumping at the opportunity.
All right, I gotta go back because I don't know who the hell she's talking about. My bad.
Look, is Nunya in here yet? I need somebody that speaks Spanish. Look, I just realized I got these cough drops, these holes from the gas station earlier because I woke up with my throat a little sore. And I just realized they're Spanish words, marafundo. And then it says nivel, Nivel. Because the reason I looked is because these, it says more, but
I don't know what she was talking about.
How y'all doing today? I seen Kate's comment at the beginning of this that said, "What happened? What did it say? Let me go back to it." Damn,
Jonesy, you're killing me. I have no idea what you're
saying. Wait for there to be something for him to talk.
Shit, that's what I want to hear.
Listen, I made that post for B10, but door is door. Listen, I made that post for B10 because I found out that he was like raging about the Yep situation. I mean, it's like he could not wait for there to be something for him to talk or say Joneson or Deets or Nunya's name.
I didn't get to hear what bitch ass B Tim had to say. Shoot, I missed that. Welcome in, Star Lambert. Yeah, not Joneson with the Venezuelan cough drops. That's funny. Let me get rid of this because it's doubling up on my screen. If you haven't watched this live stream of Jones's from today, do yourself a favor. I'm just going to play a little bit of it. Like I said, I'm not going to.
He could not wait. He could not wait. And so it's like he was jumping at the opportunity. Bro, sit the fuck down. This is me opening Pandora's door back open for a second to tell you you're a weird fuck and you need help.
He is a weird fuck.
I ain't got no criminal charges headed my way, you dumb, simple-minded freak.
All right, I want to hear the nonsense stuff.
That you're obsessed with deeds, and it's
okay. Just to give some context in case I know I'm all over the place, but yep, a fellow YouTuber who was embraced by a huge swath of this community has been found out to be a fraudster, scamming people for money, scamming good people, scamming bad people, scamming all people. This was revealed by Cash, who's a great man. He's in our community. Shout out Cash. If one of my mods can share his link, he has some cool videos on his channel. Please go check them out. Well, he was one of the guys ripped off, and he just happens to be nonsense moderator. So it seems to me she's trying to make Cash a token so she can involve herself in a situation. She always nonsense. I mean, always finds a sneaky way to be included in the situation. I'm sure she has a room just full of participation trophies. I mean, that's the kind of broad that she is. But nonetheless, she jumped in and started criticizing Jonesin for not letting people know sooner that Yep was a scammer. Also, while Nonsense is doing this, she went ahead and doxed Yep, which is controversial because, I mean, you know, scammers shouldn't get protection. I agree with that. But she is a mother and has young children at her house. So you're, in fact, Nonsense, putting her in potential physical danger because you want to be a bully bitch. I mean, that's basically what it is. So I know why Jonesin was fired up today. It's the same reason that I'm fired up today. Nonsense, you're a clown.
It's so strange. Yeah. Dietz planned her marriage 25 years ago and still doesn't have the details.
Skipping around.
So I understand why she got so much of this wrong, but it kind of like threw me off because I've always expected that, like, you're going to get the details or you're going to get all the information before you strike up a live and put out misinformation. And I will say disinformation, because I don't know which is which from you right now. I don't know what.
Yep, that's true. That's true. In case you guys don't know, here's an English language lesson. The word misinformation is spreading things that aren't true, not knowing that they're not true. So someone says, I heard there was an earthquake in Vegas, but there was no earthquake in Vegas. So if I were to strike up a live stream and say, damn, I hope everyone in Vegas is okay from that earthquake, that's misinformation. If I know there wasn't an earthquake in Las Vegas and I still strike up a live stream and say, hope everyone's okay in Vegas with that earthquake situation, that is disinformation, spreading information that you are aware fully that is not true. People always get those mixed up, so you're welcome.
What you made up, what you were told, I don't know none of that. But I always expect that, you know, you'll do your research and gather that, you know, whatever you need to be able to tackle a situation. You didn't do that on this. And I've always been like, I understand if she's upset about me thinking.
Oh, nobody talks yet. She said her name on her live stream. No, if I get that wrong, I'll own it. But from what I understand, she said her name on a live stream. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. The one that Jonesin is reviewing. Of course, Jonesin wouldn't replay that. But Wise Angel, are you the same Wise Angel UK? You can't. There's no way. Hall's in the UK. Okay, you must be. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Maybe, Grain, you can clear that up for me. So did she not say Yep's name in her live stream today? She did, and she said city and state too. So there you go. I mean, I don't understand. So we're okay with nonsense just putting Yep's family in jeopardy. Even, I mean, no protection for a scammer. I couldn't agree with that more. But what about the children? You're not going to protect the children either? You just don't care? You don't care, nonsense. You've been figured out, lady. Damn. You know what I've been hearing a lot today about you, nonsense? I'm disappointed. Boy, I'm disappointed. No one's saying that they're surprised. You know why? Most people expected this from you because of the way you stock up on Brittany J and the way your history on social media basically is why, you know, most good people don't really fuck with you. You probably realize that by now. You fooled some good people, though. You still got a few good friends, people that, you know, I would vouch for all day. Good luck. Good luck. I was referring to Nonsense Docs herself. Oh, okay. I see. No worries. Thanks for clearing that up for me. A scammer should protect herself and hers. Yeah. I'm pointing out the hypocrisy and the double standard. I mean, I think it's bonkers that. But like I said, Nonsense is exactly who I've been saying she was. So it's not so much a victory lap, but it is. I told you so.
Thinking she's lost because she's so wrapped up into this Sebastian Granny's watching debacle with At Night Agency. I understand she's upset or has been upset at
Big fan of the word debacle, just for the official record.
my feelings towards that. I don't care. Personally, I've always been respectful.
I could speed
I've never called you out your name until the live the other day. My emails are attached to my page, and you also have people that you communicate that I communicate with. And just for example, Miss Leah would be one of them. I mean, you could have word by mouth it through Miss Leah to get the information, you know, time. So let's go over it and let's correct what's messed up on here because there was a lot.
We'll just watch them a couple minutes.
Hold on, I forgot you can't listen to her in 1.5. She's a fast talker.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to slow me down.
I'm a slow talker. You got to listen to me on 2x.
About that, because a lot of you refuse to go give this person a view or any attention whatsoever. So I'm going to be restreaming Jones's live today.
Is that legible? Can you understand? Can you understand what is it too fast? Is what I'm asking. Yeah, it's ridiculous that Nonsense has 10,000 subs. It's ridiculous. Bunch of suckers. But notice she doesn't have 20,000 or 30,000 or 100,000 because, I mean, she's not going to. Her past is an anchor around her weight or around her ankle. An anchor around her ankle. Try to say that 10 times fast.
On her exposure.
I didn't even catch she said that.
Whatever you kind of claim, nor do I very often, but this is one of those situations where it's important to spread community awareness so people know, because there's a lot of overlapping communities. Whatever you kind of claim. Also,
again, to give you context, she's talking about why Nonsense is bad, or I'm sorry, why Joneson is irresponsible and bad for not letting everyone know a long time ago that Yep was a scammer. Because she didn't know a year ago, asshole. I mean, they were suspicious, but there was no evidence. Now they have evidence, so now they're letting people know. Cash, your moderator, stupid, is one of the victims of Yep. He's one of the first people to come out and say something about it. So what do you want him? This is a minority report where you're going to report a crime before it occurs? The fuck?
A claim as your home or whatever, that's one thing. But a lot of this sector kind of overlaps, and there's like people that identify with, you understand. So this person, because they did overlap here some, they would come in chats here. There's a lot of people in my chats that engage with this person. I find it very necessary to highlight the bigger picture. So we're going to talk about that because a lot of you refuse to go give this person a view or.
Okay, so it ain't about view.
She always says this person, you know, because she's a coward and won't say people's names. Oh, she's going to be saying mine after today. Believe that. Kyle too. Kyle's over there fucking. Over here, Kyle. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, bud. Fuck.
Views for me. I didn't come out here and do that. That's on you. But you're saying a lot of people refuse to go give this person a view. So you're going to steal my shit so that they can view it on yours? If they was all about awareness, they could put the hate that they have to the side. If it was really about awareness and them wanting to know what's going on in the community, they could go in and listen to something. That ain't, nah, miss me with that shit. This is such fake outrage.
Any attention whatsoever. So I'm going to be restreaming Jones's live today.
Yeah, true.
Yep, exposure or this.
So fake. Nonsense is so fake. I mean, it's actually reached a crescendo. I've seen, again, I'm repeating myself, but I've seen this coming for days, months, and finally it's like it's reached this like dun dun dun
discussion yesterday.
Yeah,
Hey, Carrie, Street, Mind of Monsters, Trish, Lindsay, Jenny J, Joe DeMadre. Okay, Revival, I'm looking.
Zero.
Can you send it to me?
Good morning, Christy. Good morning, everybody coming in.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah. If you want to, you can. And remember,
Twist.
a yellow heart. Yep, and a yellow heart. A lot of you are kind of familiar from seeing her in some chats here and there. She kind of got around all over the place.
A small part of me absolutely loves the fact that she's going to Jonesin. I mean, Nonsense, you have any idea how many of us out here don't like you and like Jonesin? Like, this is such a dumb thing for you to do. You should have just stuck to stalking Brittany J. I mean, that would have been, that's your bread and butter, girl. I mean, what's going to happen when you start losing subscribers for being exposed for being a big fat turd? Not that you're fat. You're not fat. You're actually in the shape of an Olympic swimmer. But you are a liar and you are fraudulent. So, my goodness, what goes on in this world? Another one bites the dust.
We touched base on this a little bit the other day, but we're going to touch a little bit deeper into this. Yeah.
How so? How are you going to touch a little bit deeper into something you don't have the information on? That would have been my first question.
Kodo, that's why I'm doing it. Miss Muddock, I haven't watched it all either. I was told a lot about it, but
that's what I said, Remy. If you want the information and you feel like this is a community awareness thing, then why wouldn't you put your hate aside and just come listen to what I have to say about the situation? Why wouldn't you? It's bullshit.
Time to review it. Hey, Christine. Hey, Hope. Jennifer, and a lot of my people will not ever go there. So
my people, hold on a second. If you guys ever catch me saying my people, like the way she just did, fucking unsubscribe. Don't become a member. Like, that is crazy. My people. Uh-oh. We might have a bigger problem here than I thought. These fucking YouTubers actually are setting themselves up thinking that they're building some type of actual real life dynasty. My people. Good Lord. I missed that earlier. Your people, Nonsense, are Queen Bee's people. You're all a big clusterfuck of bad guys. In case nobody's told you recently, your people. You don't say. That's an interesting choice of words. It's like Dolly Vision going to a vigil and calling them celebrations or being upset he didn't get a cheeseburger. Good Lord, Nonsense. Look, man, it's not too late to redeem yourself. You go have a live stream and just be like, look, I'm being a petty bitch and I don't know the details. I promise I'll stop manipulating everyone. And I promise I'll stop making money off of misinformation and a child exploitation by proxy. And then maybe you can tell us how you're going to leave Brittany alone because you realize you did some soul searching and you realize that there's more that you can offer this world than just commentary on Brittany J. You can do it, Nonsense. I have confidence in you. Not a lot, but a little bit. I mean, and look, no one's going to get mad at you if you fail. I've been through this myself. So long as you continue to make an effort, people will have your back. But you have to start making the effort, Nonsense. Let's play a game. It's called Make Ourselves a Better People. You go first. How's that? Deal? Or you can go live and slander me and get your puffy-eyed boyfriend to sit in the background and mumble nonsense if you want. Up to you. I mean, we can do this all day. Television is going to make his own crime con. So is Queen Bee. I don't know if you heard that. They're going to get Airbnb and sit around in sweatpants and get high all day and talk about how they wish they can afford to go to Crime Con. Although, Rebecca, you could probably host a party at Crime Con for your loyal supporters, but you wouldn't do that because you're greedy and stingy. Girl, that money's being spent just as fast as you can pull it in, huh? Becky. Buzzy. Crane says, we will fight to death to protect our people. Isn't that what she said? Yeah. Got a sneaky message on the side. Let's see what it is. Awesome. I got that message. The person that just sent it to me. All right, let's listen to just a couple more minutes. I'll skip around. I want to show you where Dietz comes in because it.
This is called community awareness. A scammer amongst us is not okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So this is from yesterday.
If I don't commentate on it, it's because I agree with it. If I commentate on it, it's because she got something wrong.
You heard me previously talk a little bit and say, hey, look, this isn't your guys' fault. I'm not saying that, but this is happening. It needs to be addressed. It needs to fucking be addressed publicly.
And listen to the way she talks. Like, why don't you, hey, nonsense. Here's a great idea. Why don't you go run for city council? Because you've got a lot of energy. You can probably actually offer the world something productive and constructive. For real. I'm not even being sarcastic. You're not a dumb person. You're pretty well spoken. I mean, you have resting bitch voice, but I mean, you can work on that. You can get a linguist, someone to teach you speech, a speech therapist. You can even go on Fiverr, and there are people, if you find someone on Fiverr in Los Angeles, they'll Skype call you and it costs you like $20 and they'll give you like a quick lesson on how to not sound like a bitch. I mean, they help like struggling actors in Los Angeles. So there's a whole market for it. They can help you sound like you're not a condescending asshole. I mean, I'm sure. And then, once you get that first obstacle out of the way, then take all that drive and tenacity you have and actually do something productive in the world instead of sitting on YouTube and pretending that you're some type of moral authority. Because bing bong, we're all tired of it. We're all pretty fucking tired of it. But you can prove me right. Strike up a live stream and do what's undoubtedly expected from you and people of low quality like you. So, but Kyle will be there. He might not see what's going on because his eyes are too puffy, but he'll be there. I tell you what.
Openly.
So what she's referring to right here is when Cash let her know what was going on. She went live and she respectfully asked for some transparency about it. That's why I chose to go live, because if it was up to us, we wouldn't have went live yet because we were still working things out in the background. But because she asked respectfully, hey, can you let us know what's going on? I did that. And this is what she comes back with.
Honestly, when there's somebody scamming communities, it's a big deal. So we're going to see what we find out here together. Again, which from Jones's live yesterday. Let's go back to where she starts talking. I don't know if I need to speed her up or not. I've never reviewed her like this.
Yes. This girl, speed me up. I'm a slow Southern talker. You need to put me on a 2X, baby. Oh, what's happening? Hello. Happy Sunday.
Yep was never a mod over here, but she was in other places, yes.
I'm not ready to start the new week. Not at all. Hello.
Chasing,
Hey, Brantley.
For anybody in the back that
button.
doesn't know either, I've been getting bombarded. And when I say bombarded, I mean bombarded. And please don't, to anybody that has been scammed or fell prey to this, please do not be embarrassed. First and foremost, it's not your fault. I understand that some.
Who has she been getting bombarded by? Other victims? Why are they going? You see what I'm saying? This is so weird. She does
Oh shit, I was hella muted. My bad. My bad. What I was saying is, and sorry about that. Hey, if that's the only time I do that during this live stream, I'm gonna win. That was totally muted, Gina. Thank you. What I'm saying is what is happening here is nonsense is definitely trying to frame the situation where it's this big deal. She's being hyperbolic, blowing it all up, and of course inserting herself into the situation as if anyone gives a flying shit about her opinion. But she's doing it anyways. You know what I mean? That's so yeah, I agree with you, Jonesy. Sorry about the mute, yins, guys. And I had to give you a watered down version of my original thought because I was talking for 90 fucking seconds. My bad.
He doesn't have the information. This is so strange. This is like whose dick is bigger or who can perform better. Like, bro, you don't know anything about it.
Mine's bigger and I can perform better. Wah wah.
Nothing.
People weren't ready to come forward, but there's many other people that have came forward, and I'm not going to be sharing a lot of that stuff because I'm not the one that fostered this environment, but there are a lot of people.
I'm with you on that, B. Deets came in. It was I could not stop laughing. I mean, I guess the least macho word I can use for it is cute. It was I was like, somebody ID her. Somebody ID that kid. I know she's gotten shit for that, so I'm not talking shit. I thought it was funny. In a good way.
Of people that feel slighted, unheard, pissed off, and all of the things. They are
because you're giving them the impression they need to be nonsense. You say in this live several times that we knew for a year.
Super fucking upset about the situation and how
up.
long it's been going on, and silence remains. So, with that said, you might hear
how long what's been going on. See? There's one time.
me say some shocking things, but I can vet it.
Oh, can you? Ooh, take a screenshot of this. You might hear me say some shocking things, but I can vet it. Bet. I want to see what you got, girl.
And there's that.
Hey, Nanya, Graham. Kate. Hello. Hey, Mustang. If you got it. You know, let me email him.
Question shit, and she was like, that's concerning too.
So there's been some shit going down pertaining to, like I suppose everybody in this community knows
you.
Whether it's from, I have these documents,
Jones
let me email them to you, or.
I do have morals here. Let me just skip around. I want to show you when Deets comes in. I wish I would have had timestamps, but unfortunately it all happened so quickly. I wasn't going to go live today. I just got inspired by these ladies and I was like, I'm getting a piece of this. I got to talk about this too. Bonkers that her little dude friend, Mr. Squinty McSquinterson, is sitting in the background saying that guy must have restraining orders and his mother doesn't love him. Like, what the? You know where I heard that same shit before, Kyle? From the violent baby doxers over at the Hive. They're the ones that made up that narrative. And now you're so dumb that you're going to roll with it. Do you have your balls, buddy, or does she keep them in her purse? Yeah, I see people saying hello to Cash, but I don't see Cash. So I don't know if Cash has me blocked. In any case, Cash and I go way back. I hope he's doing okay because he got ripped off by Yep, and that's his story to tell. I'm always looking for a silver lining, even if it's in the way of a sense of humor, and there is some small part of me that finds it ironic that a man named Cash was ripped off for cash. But I hope he's made whole somehow. I understand he's not the only victim of Yep. There's quite a few of them. But he spoke on it. Please share his channel. Subscribe to him.
As soon as it was found out and she was confronted, people were let know. And then we were going to let the community know. That's it. That's all. We had a plan. We put it into motion. It got a little misdirected because Cash went ahead and went public. But we didn't tell him not to go public. Because he has every fucking right.
You didn't scam me. Janice in accounting, agreed. Thank you for the support. Agreed. I'm not scammed.
Nonsense's live stream started out fucking wild, and it just got wilder and wilder as it went. I mean, she started her live stream. She started preparing Kool-Aid slowly. Halfway through the live stream, she drank the entire pitcher of her own Kool-Aid and believed everything she was saying by the end of it. It was fucking wild. Shout out Joneson for calling her out. Like, somebody had to do it. I don't have the energy to review an entire condescending, resting bitch voice live stream. I just can't do it. That's why I have never done it, because I can't. She's boring. She's a fed sitter. She's cowardly. And she's a tragedy pimp by proxy, or a tertiary tragedy pimp. For people like Queen Bee, just ask B Tim. He'll tell you what tertiary means. Shout out English teachers everywhere.
Jesus Christ, comprehension.
But this impacts a lot of fucking people, man.
Right.
I'll tell you
the confrontation happened at the end of February of this year. But because after the confrontation, we didn't just immediately strike up a live and let the community know, because we had
a bunch of those people I've steered clear of. Nope.
I'm just skipping here.
Hi, Dixie. She's not in the chat. She's in the Discord. Yeah, it's not.
Okay. And just so you know, if anyone thinks I'm making light of this, I just got a text message that an email that was scathing, saying that scammers are a big deal. I should take them more seriously, and how dare I? Well, thanks for wasting your time with the email, but and I totally agree that scammers are bad and we should all know about them. But it's easy for me to ridicule this situation because I'm not involved. I didn't get gaffled by Yep or any other sucker or any other prowler on here. So I do apologize if you think I'm taking it too lightly, but that's because I'm not emotionally invested in it, and that's probably a healthy way to go about it. But thank you for the email, and go team.
It's not our story to tell and detail. That's exactly right. That's why you have to be very careful how you go.
It is, though. It fucking is. It's community awareness. It is your story to tell. This happened in your Discord and spread off from there. Again, it's not your responsibility. You're not taking.
2 weeks ago, y'all didn't even give us time to address it, and yet come here bitching about addressing it.
This person conned all of these people, but that is where it started.
She don't know, Deet. She's talking out of her ass. Yeah, that's not the if they ever want to address it. But what to look for? Someone who has all the info about every case.
That's a lot of
someone who goes to private DMs instead of the group to ask for financial help. If somebody's being upfront and honest,
too fast.
They're not going to need to reach out in private. Another thing to look out for: someone who constantly has health issues that are rare and extreme. Like,
no, that's.
Was pissed. I was just, because she asked respectfully, I was like, okay, we're not necessarily ready. We still got some things to get in order, but here, let's let the community know. Just the.
You know what? You guys get the idea. I start to feel guilty just using someone's. That's Jonesy's hard work right there. I don't want to rip her off, but please go give her a look. Tell her I sent you. I mean, we all know who Joneson is. Maybe one of you that don't. But there you go. Nonsense. Shut the fuck up. You're not beyond redemption, but you need to make some course corrections here because you're an asshole. And you stop telling people I told a bunch of lies about you. One single fucking lie, Becky. One lie I told about you, and I apologize to you, and you are a absolute piece of shit for accepting that apology and then just waiting a couple weeks till you can bring it back up again. That's not how apologies and accepting apologies work. That tells me exactly who you are. Inauthentic. Disingenuine. Bully. Stink-ass bully. Long live the Scorpions. Discord is the devil. It ends up causing a lot of problems and zero solutions. True Texan, we don't agree on a lot, but we do agree on that. J for free cooter. So what do you guys want to talk about now? Or should I just wrap it up and stop jeopardizing your time? I think there's probably a lot to see out there. You got straight up Mothers of the year just sitting around all day long in a cloud of smoke getting high. Should be getting ready for court. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I want to show you. Someone emailed me this channel, and this is off subject, but it does pertain to me because it's Voice for the Voiceless, Whack Sheep Productions over there. Old Nuggie Chucker herself. And whoever this person is, they did a bang up job. I think it's called Sugar and Spice. I'm going to pull it up and share it with you guys. And then maybe we'll leave with the copyrighted song. Not going to make my goal today. That's okay. 3 out of 10 ain't bad. Let's see here. YouTube. I think I saved it to watch later. I believe I did. I did. All right. Let's see here. Unwanted contact. 13 views. So whoever found this whoever emailed this to me must be the person who owns the channel. I must say I've never heard of it before. But a couple of the videos actually pertain to me. So I'm glad that whoever emailed it, shout out. Thank you. Much obliged. Let me share the screen. Yeah. And let me just preface this video with I've never reached out, never made contact. All these things that Voice for the Voiceless are sitting here saying about me is just fucking bananas, dude. It's crazy. Like she's another one just trying to make herself a victim of me. And I've never victimized anyone in my entire life. All I do is make videos calling out how shitty they are as human beings. That's it. And I use facts and receipts, and this is what they're left with. This kind of unhinged situation. That's okay. Damn, this woman's straight up scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Doesn't have a car, doesn't have a driver's license, has no ability to drive, but it still is.
Let me ask you this, Angela. How is it that you know that I don't have my driver's license and a car sitting out front? I'll entertain you just for a moment. How is it that you know that? That is, first of all, it's a fucking bizarre claim. Like, I don't understand where you come up with this shit. Secondly, can you show any proof of that being true? Or are you just going to sit over there in your own fucking stink and make things up about people? I mean, you can do that, but I'm going to call your bitch ass out every time. I'm going to force you to go put makeup on and put your teeth in and make a cup of coffee and go live and talk about me. That's what you're going to do because you're a predictable nugget chucker. That's what you are.
Is dangerous and scary for all of us.
You see the theme here? Her narrative is that I'm dangerous and scary for all of us. I mean, some of us are choking our children. Some of us are creeping 400 miles away from where we live to go to where other content creators live to creep on them. Some of us are contacting each other's family members. None of those are me. So exactly how in the world can I be the danger when it's you, Angela, and your people that are doing the dangerous, creepy shit? Explain that to me, or provide the class with receipts, because your lies aren't going to fly anymore. You garden gnome, angry little woman. How's that? Just a small dose of sexism, because that's what you always accuse me of.
Not one of us has asked for this. Not one of us has wanted his contact. It's all.
What? I've never contacted you, Ange. You're fucking crazy. Me making a video critiquing you or reviewing something that you put into public for public consumption is not unwanted contact. That's commentary. Why do you suck at YouTube? Why do you not understand this? Oh, that's right. Because you're being hyperbolic and you're attempting to make yourself a victim and try to convince everyone that I'm a big, scary, violent person. And you have no receipts to prove that. So you sit there with your 5-pound head and just cackle and drool gravy all over the place, pretending that you look at you, a full victim. I mean, you went to, the back of the closet and pulled out the good makeup for this live stream. And you're still bad at it. And you're a crafty person, so it's just shut the fuck up. I got your unwanted contact right here.
All unwanted contact. We haven't gone out. We haven't sought him out. None of us have done any to deserve what he.
None of us have done anything to deserve first of all, you have to tell people what is it that I'm doing that you're accusing me of specifically, because I've done nothing to you. All I've been doing, Angela, is defend myself against the people that you hang out with, the people that dox me, the people that are harassing my family, the people that lied and defamed and slandered me for the last fucking year. Wake up. You know what's going on here. What you're doing is being dishonest to your people. You little fucking troll woman. How's that? You know exactly what all of you and your friends have done. And all I'm doing is sticking up for myself. I know. What a novel idea. Not many people around here do that. But hi, Angela. I'm David. I'm not fucking going anywhere. So good luck. Good luck. I hope you got lots of makeup, because I'm going to be upsetting you here.
He's attempting to do to all of us. It's cyber harassment and cyber stalking. You listen, I have watched people throw money at him hand over fist. And if he decides.
Okay, Angela, you're talking about cyber stalking and cyber harassing. Meanwhile, you're loyal to Queen Bee, and she has a photo with my father with his shirt off, my baby sister, and my stepmother on her community wall. So what do you think that is? Do you think that's harassment and cyber stalking? Now go look at my community wall and see if you can find any family members on there. I promise you won't. Because I'm not a piece of shit like you, Angela, and your friends like the Beckys and Burnt Toast or Turnt Boast. Whatever that slag's name is. So what do you think, Angela? What's the deal? Nothing you're saying here is true or of consequence. By the way, this hair over here on your head, that's what the hair on my nutsack looks like, just so you know. Get some conditioner. Have some respect for yourself.
Decided tomorrow, there are enough of the assholes out here that don't like any of us. No car doesn't mean no harm can't be done.
Okay, you guys see what she's doing here. First she says, I don't have a car and I can't drive. And now she's saying, just because he doesn't have a car doesn't mean he can't find other ways to get to you and harm you. Angela, this is fucking psychotic, in case you don't know. Because I'm not traveling anywhere for you fucking weirdos. Your friend Davis fam did, though. I mean, I would say it's hypocrisy, but it's far beyond that. This is a scared, broken woman making false proclamation after false proclamation. I mean, maybe she's really afraid of me. I can't imagine why. I think this is the third time I've ever spoken on her in my channel. Fourth, maybe. I've reviewed her once for like 20 minutes, and I made a video about her whenever she threatened to travel to where Brittany J lives to smack her. That's what Angela did here. As she sits here and portrays me as a dangerous person, she's threatening to drive where Brittany J lives to smack her. Like, you could, So whenever you weirdos in chat call me a pedo and all that other fucking crazy extreme shit, does that mean that you're a bunch of pedos and extreme shit? Because that's creeping me out a little bit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you look like absolute shit. And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about socially. This is crazy what you're saying here.
He said he would take a bus, a train.
Yeah. Imagine that. Traveling. What a novel idea. Maybe if you troglodytes would get the fuck out of your moo-moos and go out and go for a walk, you wouldn't be so caught up on, dying of thirst, and the only thing that's going to quench your thirst is a fucking glass of lemonade. I'm tired of you people. Like, leave me alone. Just how about that? How about you just leave me alone, Ange? I'm tired of this unwanted contact. She's younger than I am too. Yeah, I know. Woof, woof, woof. She does look scary. Hey, Flickery of Foot. Yeah, it's some shit. I didn't see anything Cash had to say. Oh, well. Oh, there he is. One final comment. I must have missed all the other comments. I like Nonsense and Jones, and we know you love Nonsense. I think she's a turd, but we agreed to disagree on that. The fact that you dislike each other is not now the point. Yep, needs to be in a secure facility, whatever that may be. Remember to be kind. Yeah, see, you're a kinder man than me. You get ripped off by somebody. Look, Cassius got ripped off by somebody and still is wishing them the best and probably taking physical actions to ensure that that person is okay. I mean, stellar human being, Cassius. I tell you that. Stop talking junk about your junk. I know. Actually, I'm trolling somebody when I do that because they get pissed off at me. She looks like a werewolf. I know that's right. Sinner, it's like the seventh word you've used that has me like, oh, sorry. I've been reading a lot. I'm more afraid of her than Sinner. Seriously, like what the fuck? I've never even left the front porch in to pursue any of these fucking weirdos. Real life, no. I mean, I understand they call me a real lifer because I show police reports that reveal that they bruise their children and lose custody and, DUIs and what's coming up here, narcotics possession, evading arrest. There's all kinds of fun stuff coming up that I have to share with you guys. But I'm definitely not going real life by just sharing exactly like who you are or who people are. She nearly had a breakdown when I had BHB's body cam. You're exploiting a victim. Fast forward to her exploiting Brittany J's story that she was so brave to share on her channel. This bitch for Nonsense had to figure out a way to capitalize and make financial gain off of it. And she did. She did just that. Following day, she jumps right into the yep shit. Like she's just a severe case of leading role syndrome. She got to get involved. I think I said it on the description of this live stream. She's a cold bitch doing whatever she can to stand next to the fire. Take it how you want it, Nonsense. That's how you're perceived. And not just by me. I mean, I have a healthy core group of great active participants, productive members of society that I'm friends with here on YouTube. And a lot of us share that same opinion about you. Sorry, Kyle. Try some Dramamine, bud. Those puffy eyes. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Got too much salt in your diet or something? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Bitch ass. Twist said stop it. I'm not sure what you're referencing, but okay, I'll stop it. They are all sitting their mama moo-moos talking trash about people on the computer. Exactly. Smoking cigarettes, the 100 version. Hey, Kyle. Babe, could you go over there and grab that flamethrower for me? I'm going to go under the house. Woo! Sadist. I'm not sure what else I can say about it. Repulsive, repugnant, all kinds of fucking R words. Look at us sitting here, 125 us. If you could please hit that thumbs up. You know what? I didn't reach my super chat goal, and it doesn't matter. I'm still going to release those other 3 versions of the song for you. I think the country one in particular is probably the funniest. And sorry, nonsense. You couldn't decipher whether it was a love song or a hate song. It was most certainly neither one of that. It was a satire song about how much of a fucking clown you are. That's what the song was. Don't involve your heart and everything. It wasn't that serious. Your window liquor. Maybe I figure maybe here's something that's wrong with nonsense. With all those tattoos, maybe she got a bad batch of ink that's in there poisoning her brain. It could be that she just has memory loss and other physical elements that we don't know about. So if that's true, I'll apologize and give her a pass. Until then, she just sucks. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. I'm going to try to hit it. I'm happy with at least 100 thumbs up. I'm stoked you guys are still here with me. I'm not sure what else I can show you. I think I've come to an end here. But I believe, let me double check and see what time my pal is going to go live here. I'll stay on a little bit more. Maybe we'll listen to some tunes. I don't think I got a little bit of time. So what else? What did I miss out there, you guys? Tell me what's going on in the streets that I overlooked. I still haven't heard from Earth. I was hoping she would contact me. I could barter some type of moderating the issues here, but she doesn't seem interested, so I'm not going to force her or anything. So designer Moo is made by Omar the tent maker. That's a good one. So my mother would say, says Judy. Moo-moos. Thank you, Headstones. I am at 2 hours. Let's see. Welcome in, Linda McCurney. Hey, y'all. Oh. Just came from Moon's. Oh, I didn't know Moon was live. What the fuck? What the hell? My notification system is just bunk, man. I saw Moon over in Jones, and I thought I could get mine fired up quick enough. I didn't see her live. I feel bad. Oh, well, I mean, it's getting to the point now. There's so many of us. If I wait for everyone to not be live, I'm going to never have a chance. So I got to jump in. I got to get in where I fit in. And what she played from that Val Man, Truth's Mouth against Brittany J has to be one of the worst things I've heard on here. Ugh. Can you find me a timestamp? And I'll pull it up right now. What the fuck? I don't watch that dude. Earth is okay. Good. Oh, Moon is done now. Okay. 120. Whoop, whoop. What's up? Happy holidays. It's going to take some work to even find Elevated Truth channel because that dude is not. Just like I said about Rebecca Bitchface here, I Elevate is not in my algorithm, so I actually have to search for him. That's what I meant. Nonsense. Oh my God, he wrote a song about me. Oh, he wrote a song for me. I'm so special. I'm willing to bet that no one has ever or will ever write your ass a song, Becky. You're going to have to write your own song. It's like those ladies that marry themselves. It's going to be that type of situation. Last 10, 15 minutes of Moon. I'm speechless. Should I play Moon? Is that what we're saying? Or I was gonna play Elevated. Why not play Moon to give her shed some eyes on her shit? Hopefully she won't mind. Hopefully Moon will. I'll play some of Moon's, and then I'll tell you what, Moon, you can play my stuff if you ever need to. Just let me know if it bothers you me playing your stuff. Just let me know. I actually do have a conscience and give a fuck. I don't like to just play people's shit if I can avoid it. And Headstone Headlines is going live at 4 o'clock with a new case as well. It's pretty far out there, pretty wild. Show my homie some love. Let's see, Elevated Spoof, right? Elevated Truth. Elevated fucking You know what, Elevated Truth? What YouTube needs another grown adult person sitting around in a cloud of smoke all day gossiping like a little bitch. Really. We don't need that. I don't know who told you that, hey, I'm going to make a channel and be that. But we got enough high adults over here interjecting themselves into true crime cases and picking on people. Fucking get a job, dude. Then you're going to say, oh, Sainer, why don't you get a job? Well, I don't spend 40, 50, 60 hours a fucking week over here baking on the internet. Can you get me some eggs for Turtle Island? I heard you, Elevated Truth. You're just like everyone else. You're here for clicks, views, and money. Stop lying to everybody and pretending that you're a decent person. Because we know you ain't. Dude, you support some of the nastiest. Oh. Let me just, I pulled up Elevated. Let me pull up Moon. I'm glad to see Moon's main channel is back up. That's cool. Give me a second while I find this. Strangely enough, I've got a couple of Moons. Fucking hippies. The JKLM. All right. Where the fuck is she at? There she go. Streamed 15 minutes ago. Shit, I didn't mean to fucking start a live when she was live. My bad, Moon. Hey, we got to communicate better because, I mean, we have the same fucking crowd of people. Like, it makes no sense to split our crowd. Let me just share the screen. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Also, Moon, email me because I'm gonna show you a trick on how to make your thumbnails fucking crispy. All right, can you guys see that? You can. Okay, cool. Let's see. You said the last 10 minutes. I'm just going to skip ahead to that. If you're not subscribed to Moon, please do so. She's a firecracker. She makes me a little nervous, which is a good thing. Give her a listen, subscribe, and once she starts slanging those memberships, I would recommend becoming a member of her channel as well. Let's see, 30. It's not quite 10 minutes. Let's see. That's about 10 minutes. Let's give it a listen. Again, shout out Moon, fair use, disclaimer, education, public awareness, bloody, blah.
Just can't.
Oh my God.
But if you
Nobody
think we don't
wants to
see
be.
that you're trying to copy Clue on every aspect, you're silly.
This is delusion.
Also, shout out Just Irish. It seems now that Just Irish is a permanent co-host, so awesome. If I've got that wrong, I apologize, but you guys are great together. Whoop, whoop.
This is delusion. What a weirdo, dude. Has he seen Clue? Like, is he blind? Is he just playing? Like, is he blind for real? Does he have ears that work? Or is he pulling a Helen Keller? Like, dude, this is the upside down.
Clue.
He wants so bad.
Remember, I've been keeping tabs on this guy ever since he said really creepily on a live stream. He told Brittany to lean in, and that shit was weird. Wait, I just got a message that I wouldn't stream her live stream. She's not live. This is not a live stream. It ended. Didn't it? Stream live 5 hours ago. It's already been streamed. I'm just going to show a sample of this because the chat requested. Is that okay? I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. They are funny together. We got to get fucking Just Irish's microphone sorted out. Yes. For those interested, I would never screen snipe anyone. I've had that done to me, and that's a shitty situation. I would never do that. Holly, yes. Oh, so you guys have seen this already. Let's see. So you're getting a raw reaction. I'm gonna let it play for a little bit.
So bad for people to actually think that the words coming out of your mouth have any value whatsoever.
Oh, like clues.
Wow. Wow. Who the fuck do you think you are, dude? I see you got rid of all the questionable stuff, and now you just got like a demon of hell in the background. That's cute. That's cute. You are like a 40-something-year-old man, though, right? I mean, right? These are the decorations you choose. I mean, that's what 14-year-old boys do when they're listening to Metallica, man. What's going on here? You're suspicious. Baldy locks. You're suspicious.
Maybe
Words
you
are
should
valuable.
message her, see if she'll, I don't know, tutor you, so to speak.
Dude, you need to stop smoking it. I think it's laced.
I think there's something wrong with him, dude.
Who?
This
Staring
is
off in
beyond
the corner.
this. I think we are being punked, Sarah. This is
punk.
I don't. Yeah, Moon, Irish, chat. I have no idea what's wrong with this guy either. Like something. But when he told Brittany J to lean in, and well, whenever I review whenever you review you next time, it's gonna cut like a razor, metaphorically. Like it was so fucking creepy, dude. Like what are you telling a fellow YouTuber and a mother of young children to lean in so you could talk about razor blades with her, dude? You're a fucking sicko. And you support racism too. Go fuck your whole style, everything about you. Fuck all that red. Fuck that skull. Fuck those KKK cups in the background that you make your KKK coffee with. In other words, fuck you. How's that?
No one wants to be like those hate channels. How the fuck you think you're not a hate channel? If Queen is a hate channel according to you, if Clue is a hate channel according to you, if Granny's
you're naming all the true shitbags. Keep going. Name yourself.
watching is a hate channel. If J for Justice is a hate channel. If you call Dolly a hate channel.
So why are you so mad, bro?
You called Dolly a hate channel. Do you know
Because
anything about?
Do these people hold Dolly in some type of high esteem or reverence in any way? Because do I have to remind people of who Dolly is? Because what the fuck? What is really going on here? Hey, Dispatch Crystal, thanks so much for being here. Tax Max Fax Thunderclap. Thank you so much for being here. This dude's not well. And I don't think it's like, I mean, they're talking about substances or some type of mental thing. I don't think it's any of that. I think he's just a greedy fucking scumbag, desperate to get his paper up, just like so many other YouTubers. That's what this is about, guys. I mean, money. He's pissed off. He's pissed off that everyone's making money and he's not making as much as them. He's so mad. I mean, how expensive are those hair plugs going to be after all? Fuck.
Oh my God. I can't with this man. I cannot. I can't. I'm not sure if maybe calling him out is abuse to, like, you know, people with issues.
Special people?
Yeah, special needs. Maybe he just needs to be ignored. But people believe.
No, I mean, there's no way to excuse improper actions or saying creepy, weird things to people and saying, oh, I'm autistic. I'm on the spectrum. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You can have autism and still be an asshole. They're not mutually exclusive. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, to use something like that as an excuse or a crutch is just fucking, I mean, you might as well just use your children, dude. I mean, come on. How did they even find a way to exploit themselves? It's fucking amazing. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Believe in his culty shit.
Yeah, there's what? How many people in his chat? Like 300 people, or it's a bash for cash, so maybe 600 people that are that in the world that believe him. That think he's funny.
0.5 views on it now.
I mean, a lot of people hate his channel, but that doesn't make it a hate channel. A lot of people love his channel, but you just think anybody other than you is a hate channel. And I don't know if you're prepared for this little bit of reality. You are the worst. The worst.
He's the worst.
Can't even say that without choking on your words.
Right?
B Junkie wants to have a friendship bracelet from Cluminati. You know, I'll give fucking. Oh man, y'all are really y'all.
Queen Bella in the house. What's up, Queen Bella? Hope you're well. I see it's 31. I'm only going to listen to about 10 minutes of this and make sure everyone subscribes to Moon. If you're not, do me a solid and tell her I sent you. These ladies are, I guess I use this compliment a lot, but these ladies are firecrackers, and I do recommend checking them out. Faux show.
So y'all are not going to agree with this.
You have a problem, dude. Nobody wants anything from Cluminati. No, just please don't send any of your piss-ridden shit over here.
This next statement, I am prepared for it, okay?
Good. Let's get it.
I will give fucking, what's her name?
Get it. Get it.
Bullhorn Betty the credit of being a non-hate channel.
There goes the neighborhood. And let's not forget that this is the same asshole that was involved in the racist Blipboard fundraising bullshit that they were doing with old 5-gallon head Cluminati and Cletus the fucking human toothpick. Although he looks like a pregnant toothpick. That's weird. Why you look pregnant, Cletus? That's shit's. Why you got a butt in the front, bro? What's happening? Anyways.
Before I ever give you the credit of being a non-hate channel. Okay.
Oh.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Thanks. I caught it.
Another one that's doling out credit. I would never give you credit, like as though you're some authority. Bitch ass.
Right back at you.
I think it would. I think that everybody personally should send very nice, sweet presents of love and affirmation to BJ's. Didn't she say she had a new P.O. box or something?
Oh. What are we having here?
What? Wait a minute.
I think everybody should show their appreciation by sending her something from her wish list.
Dude, that's against it. I mean,
or off prank.
Okay, so what are you doing right now? Bitch ass. Hat Fisher, what are you doing right now? You're suggesting that people further harass Brittany J by sending stuff, and you slyly say from her gift list. You're an actual piece of shit. You're just straight up real life harassing a woman and a mother and a fellow YouTube content provider. Who do you think you are? Man, there's too many of them. I need you guys to start going live. I need you guys to start making videos because I can't do this by myself. These fucking people are out of control. My God, I mean, you expose one of them and then another one pops up. It's like fucking whack-a-grifter. All right, I'm going to continue on, Linda. I can't listen to the whole thing because I want to make sure Moon her channel gets some love, and I don't want to take all the good parts. You know what I mean?
Shipments.com, whichever one you choose.
Oh, really?
That's a straight.
Exactly, A1.
There's some really awesome things you can send her.
You think that's funny, don't you? You know what? One of my friends got a fucking PO on somebody because she sent her dick glitter. You fucking tard. I want you to.
I can't help but notice that this guy is both threatening and boring at the same time. I don't think I've seen that combination. It's pretty hard to pull off. It's fucking weird. Hey, voice for the voiceless. Why aren't you listening to this dude talk? He's got a car. He could drive right to your house. The fuck?
You're a fucktard. Do it.
He's really comfortable right in that little tiny right.
Look at his face.
I know. Yeah.
He's having an outburst right now. If he had hair, he'd be pulling it.
I mean,
I'm gonna report it as well. You can't just overtly threaten people like that, dude. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Like, honestly, like, you little cluster of fucking dirtbags are so grossly misrepresenting Tennessee that I'm getting offended for the great people of Tennessee. The fuck is going on here? I'm just going to stay live for a little bit longer because why not, right? Got a couple of you in here still.
Just be friendly.
Just be friendly.
Oh, like you? Like you?
Maybe you want to show her how much you care, so you send her a card. Now, if that card just happens to have some glitter in it, that's just an extra shining moment for you.
Oh, I love this for you.
Unreal.
I love it.
Hey, deflated spoof. How about you don't send anything to anybody's house, bruh? How about you don't do that? How about you don't encourage the fucking mentally unstable people in your chat that support you, your crazy, boring ass? How about you don't motivate them to send shit to people's houses? I don't even give a shit about TOS. I truly don't. That's just a fucking dirtbag thing to do. Hey, PJ, thanks for being here. You're the best. You're welcome. I'm tired. I'm fucking sick and tired of people just using Britney as a fucking whipping post, man. If you fight someone your own size and come bring it on. Bring it on, elevated spoof. I don't think you want to do that. Cletus, bitch ass. How about you, Kyle? You want some smoke? They always say I go after women. How about any of you three bitches? B. Tim, you four bitch ass grown men over there acting like little fucking pansies. You want some smoke? You want to send things to a mother's home that has young children in her house? You want to send exploding glitter bombs to people's homes? I think maybe you shouldn't do that, elevated truth. I think maybe you should edit that from your live stream. Maybe take that live stream down because you should regret saying that.
Love this for you, ETT. Girl, hey ETT. Look, girl.
I don't know, Flickery.
Into old time bitch shit, okay? ET.
I'm not sure, Flickery, if he actually has her PO box address, but he did say, "Oh, I know she just got a new PO box." Like, why do you know that, dude? Why are you creeping on Brittany J? Are all of you fucking limp dicks like trying to impress Granny watching so hardcore that this is what your life has been reduced to? Straight up. Get some self-confidence, man. Spring's coming. Build a fucking garden, man. Get your diet right. Something's not right, dude. Holly, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Bing Bong, thanks for being you, Lemon. I appreciate the Holly, and I offer you the same thing back. Thanks for being you. Yes, and please hit that thumbs up, man. You're right. This guy's pissing me off. I'm trying not to take it personally, but I'm just so tired of people being bullies, man. Like, who? Thank you, Sinner, for playing this. We appreciate it. Like we appreciate Moon and Irish as well. Yes, indeed. You got it, Linda. I'm not a fair weather friend. I stick up for Brittany J. I'm not just going to stick up for her and then the next day start talking shit on her. Like, if I ever have here, because I'm still getting so much criticism in my private existence because of my support for Brittany J. Here's the deal. If I ever have a problem with the way Brittany J does business, or if she ever has a problem with the way I do business, guess what we'll do? We'll be fucking grown-ups and we'll message each other behind the scene and we'll work it out like grown-ups. So none of you fucking vultures ever have to know anything about it. But until then, just stop telling people where they should go. or who they should support. Right? Right.
TT, you doing the worst.
Yep. Hell yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Are you
Or
inciting?
if you wanted to send, one of those
He's
one of those
inciting.
round things that have the little springs in them, so that when you open it up, it says, "We love you so much," loudly and shimmeringly.
This is the same way that he talked about razors. Like, he's trying to talk metaphorically, but he's actually insinuating that this dude's a problem. I've been ignoring him for a long time because I've got a bunch of vulture. The mother of the year club has been on my back, but 5 more likes than 140. Let's go. Let's get 15 more likes and we got 150. Anyways, whoever suggested playing this, thank you. And you were right. It's pissing me off.
Oh, this dude's off his fucking rocker.
Hurt her, maybe?
Or maybe you want to send a brown paper bag with a "I love you" message inside of, I don't know, some cow dong or something.
Dong? Some cow dong?
Why
is it always
about dong? Be a dong? Does he even know what he's fucking saying right now? Clearly, because this ain't fucking right, dude.
Maybe you want to send Brittany a cow dong.
Oh my lord! I mean, it's just the stupid. I can't. Oh my god, shady. Oh my god.
Hold on, I gotta log into my job.
Irish, I'm looking for your previous comment. Read just Irish comment. Here, I'm going to just pause everything and go up. I see one says, "Thanks, Linda. This is fucked me up." Are you okay? I didn't realize. I didn't hear the whole thing, so this is all fresh to me. But I don't see another comment there. Just Irish. Talk to me. Further up. Okay, let me go. Well, this is 10 minutes ago, so let's see. Hold, please. I don't see it. I went really far up. Well, how about this? How about you just tell me again? Hey, Brantley, thanks so much for being here, dude. I appreciate you. This world's falling apart, Brantley. I'm glad there are people like you around that bear witness to it. Sorry, Just Irish, I couldn't find it. Please chime in again. Or if you'd like to come up for a minute, I can email you a link. 137, whoop, whoop. Just Irish, I'm sorry. I couldn't go up any further in this restream to see the comments that you want me to see. Just said I was late because I was reporting this big bag of dicks posted to X. Good. Don't forget to breathe, Just Irish. I know this fucking douchebag that you guys fired up, but remember, staying cool always wins.
Job. Okay, hold on. And then I still have 8 minutes. But look, this is funny.
How dong. Okay, got it.
I'm just saying, like, gifts of affirmation. And I think you're shit. So shouldn't I give you a gift of affirmation of that? I'm asking for a friend. I'm not saying that anybody should do that. I'm saying that you
voice for the voiceless. If you're listening to this sending something to somebody's house that may erupt with a spring and explode glitter all over the place is unwanted contact. In case you seem to have a difficult time discerning what is unwanted contact, sending something to someone's house who's a stranger to you out of spite is in fact a clear-cut case of unwanted contact. Maybe you should give this bitch ass Baldy Locks a hard time, or not. I mean, it's totally up to you. I mean, you don't seem rational anyway, so probably talking to myself. Keep it real.
You should show
you
some
absolutely
love.
Oh, you did. You absolutely
Everybody should do that.
Yeah. He thinks he's so cute. He really thinks he's
This
slick.
live is for fair use, awareness. Please do not send hate that anybody mentioned in this live. This is for awareness of a man inciting things to be sent, inappropriate things to be sent to her home where her children reside and her family.
Oh shit, that was a funny part. I just said that this man looks like a whole damn erectile dysfunction commercial. That's what he looks like. He looks like a sad little man when he showers. He looks down at his groin. He's just like, bummer, dude. Got to go pick on Brittany J now. At least I'm saving money on shampoo.
As far as, and even going as far as saying cow dong. He wants a cow dong.
Cow dong. Cow
So
dong. Me too, Linda.
A bull's. Okay. All right.
You know what, guys? The mute button is just not my friend. Thanks for bearing with me and not tuning out because I keep doing that. I get like heat flashes and quick panic mode every time I do it. It sucks. It's not enjoyable to live stream and realize that you're fucking muted. So thanks for bearing with me. There you go, haters. You got some fodder. I'm bad with the mute button. You win.
Okay, moving on.
To BJ. You know?
Challenge accepted, Shady
On a
says.
completely separate and unrelated note, did you know you can order Madagascar hissing cockroaches?
What the fuck?
Whoa, dude.
Weird.
Dude, you know you can order fucking anything you want. But if you're suggesting that somebody send hissing cockroaches to Brittany J's house, you're fucking up worse than I thought. My God. My guy, you're doing it wrong. What the hell? Hey, Zoots. Elevated Truth has the strength of wet lettuce. He's nothing but pond scum kicking around Clue's rings. I couldn't agree with you more. And it's good to see you. I forgot to add to the beginning of my music video about nonsense. It was going to be for my friend Zoots. Because I wrote that. I was inspired by your wordsmithing. Hey, Shampoo. Thanks so much for being here. I did say your name, Shampoo, because this man is bald. So he's got, I mean, you could just use the Zest Fully Clean on that noggin.
Weird. And did you know that you could order 1,000 crickets at a time on
guess what?
On the interwebs?
He's
I
going
only
to learn
know
about
this because I used to order them to go fishing with, and they were a lot cheaper. Once again, completely.
Hey, Elevated, you can indeed buy Madagascar hissing cockroaches on the internet and have them sent to Brittany J's house if you think that's going to, satisfy some weird urge of yours. Or you can log the fuck off and go get yourself a career and stop hiding from your felonies and stop pretending that you're some type of authority on true crime. How about that? How about that? Because again, the last thing that YouTube and the world needs is another adult sitting around getting high all day, pretending that they have any idea what the fuck they're talking about. And then you add in this extra bullying element to your whole motif and your whole business model. You're fucking trash, bro. That's it. That's all there's to it. What else can I say? You're just mad because Brittany J's a better person than you, Elevated Truth. Bummer, dude. I hate that for you. Shout out Tennessee and all the great people of Tennessee.
Unrelated and separate topic.
Mm-hmm. Petty, don't mention me in a
crickets are good for
post.
fishing. If you order them, then you put them in a little, box, and then you just.
And I'm muted again. I didn't see that. This is Rich coming from a dick with a memorial on the military on his stream. He's obvious. He wouldn't be fit to join the military. Let's just keep it real. The military, even in times where recruitment is down, they weed people like this out. I mean, I think he has like meth charges in his background, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think they're not going to fuck with him. Maybe in wartime, but actually enlistment's way up right now. So I don't think they're going to stoop so low to take a grown man that definitely has bad knees. Let's keep it real. That is a poster boy for erectile dysfunction and misplaced aggression. I mean, really, not even the Coast Guard reserves would fuck with someone like him. He could probably volunteer to clean the shitter at the local firehouse, though, if he wants to take part in society instead of sitting there in a cloud of smoke all day long. Just saying. I know Yeti smokes pot like he's going on fashion. And I don't want to seem like I'm anti-pot. I think we're all grown-ups here. If you want to get stoned, go ahead. If you want to twist one up and listen to some comedy, hold on, I got a helicopter going over. Go ahead. But sitting around all day, every day, just getting wasted, it's just like, come on. Sorry about the helicopter noise. I'm on the patio. Let's see. I have my medical card, though. It's not illegal for me like it is for him in his state. So I heard, it's illegal in Tennessee? And he sits there on a live stream and just does illegal shit. That's fun. He sits there, gets stoned on and then he tries to coerce the nutcases in his chat to send hissing fucking cockroaches to another creator's home. Woo! Woman's Warrior says, Sinner, I'm so proud of you and your values, your respect for women, and your value. And your vulnerable people for standing up against hate and despicable behavior of these. Much love and support for you, brother. Thank you, Woman's Warrior. I appreciate you too. I'm definitely no superhero, but when I see some shit, I'm going to say some shit. Or if I say some shit, I'm going to see some shit, depending on who you're talking to. These fucking people are funny. Hey, VCaser, thanks so much for being here. Smoky Mountain Mermaid, thank you for being here. It says, if he wants manure, I have plenty. I can come and shovel. This guy's so full of shit, it's coming out of his mouth.
You got live crickets.
Tell us more.
All right. Awesome fish bait. You can feed reptiles or Greg's. Whatever you need to do, you can do a lot with crickets.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that presents are nice. Sometimes your presence is better. But I mean, not everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
You don't want to train like girl A because girl A is compressing
That's not me, that's
and
her.
shrinking her.
And bless.
Oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart.
And bless
Hey, also,
yours.
check it out. Everybody who's not rocking the premium YouTube yet, go to your Google search bar and type in free trial use of YouTube Premium. You can find 3 months for free. That's what I'm using right now. and I still have until April to avoid those commercials. I know it's kind of bootleg, but whatever. If you can get, if you Google it, it'll show you the link. You don't say.
I think it's messed up. Y'all are bringing Craig into the conversation.
You
know what
brought
I mean? Craig ain't done
into
nothing
it,
wrong.
bruh.
Craig's probably a decent dude. That's
Oh,
Wait a
now
minute.
or a
Craig's
decent dude that just
decent.
Who's Craig?
his grift is Brittany. You know what I mean?
I don't know who the fuck is Craig. He just said, I think it's weird that they brought Craig into the conversation, but I didn't hear anyone else talk about someone named Craig except for him just now. So is he upset that he just brought up Craig? Who's Craig? What the fuck is going on? I have my prescription as well, Gina. I have had it for years. So I do smoke. I mean, not a lot, but I like to puff up and watch a good Frank Burns documentary. What the hell? I'm just human. Oh, Craig is Brittany J's husband. All right, I'm going to stop saying his name. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You're pathetic, elevated spoof.
I mean, you can't be mad at that.
Wow.
Maybe his grift is Brittany. I mean, it wouldn't be the first dude in the world that stayed with a woman for a paycheck.
Dude, what do you mean Brittany is his grift? What the fuck are you? Dude, you're so crude. First of all, that's your grift. That's Granny's Watching's grift. That's Queen Bee's grift. That's your grift to make Brittany J their cash cow. That's you guys making a living off of picking on Brittany J. Her husband is not doing that. Her husband and her love each other. I understand that your lives are void of love or any real emotion, but that's what's going on there. You fucking turd. God, you people are just the worst, man. You're just like a metaphorical version of Cluminati's toilet, elevated truth. Just a dirty Dirterston, aren't you?
Just saying.
Just saying.
I'm sure Greg's a real good guy. I've always wanted to hang out with someone who thinks it's funny to kick cats. I've always wanted one of those friends on my roster.
Jesus Christ, he's starting to sound like Eeyore, and excuse my using the Lord's name in vain. It kind of just fell out there. Holy cow. This guy is just an absolute piece of shit. Thanks for joining us, Brittany J. Thanks so much for being here. I get in trouble for promoting Brittany J. So if one of my mods can please drop her link in the chat, and everyone do me a personal favor and go ahead and subscribe to her channel. Like I said, I'm biased to her backup channel, and her backup channel is growing very quickly right now. It's more my style. Elevated goof. This guy crossed the line. I'm sure you saw this already, Brittany. He's talking about sending cockroaches to your house. He's talking about your husband. I'm pretty sure this guy's penis doesn't work, and he's just mad at the world. Erectile truth.
He is
something weird about a woman that likes
just
kicking
pulling out
cats,
all the things.
but there's just something special about a man who enjoys kicking or thinks it's funny to kick.
Special about a man
cats.
that continues to
Not
go
saying
after a
anybody.
woman.
Also, bitch ass, there was never a cat kicked. I think that's already been established. The fact that you keep circling back to that propaganda has serious implications of low intellect. I mean, we don't all have short memory loss the way you and your homies do. We remember that the first time. No cats were kicked. You're a punk bitch. Any questions? Hey, what's up, Moon and Crom? Oh, sorry, Moon and Cromwell. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you don't mind me playing just a bit of your stuff the last couple of minutes. This guy's a real fucking piece of work, and I didn't know you were live when I went live. We gotta exchange numbers so we can figure it out. Because we got the same crowd, girl. There's no sense in splitting the crowd. And we always love to hear what you and Irish have to say, for sure.
Somebody kicked a cat, but I'm saying if there was a video that showed a tree trunk trying to swing up into the air,
yes,
it might look like someone was kicking a cat.
He's doing the B. Tim fairy tale fiction writer shit. Imagine if, and then someone jumped off her, and then someone walked in. Like, shut the fucking front door, dude. God damn, man, these people don't read books, man.
Sure, following that up with "I hate that cat" does not give anybody the idea that you actually purposely kicked at the cat. You know?
There it is.
Yeah. Boom.
We're not even going to.
What's up, TJ69?
Discuss the
You're
fact
a bad
that
person.
I think it is disgusting. Of course, completely separate and not associated.
Mooney is a bad person. I used to think, I thought he was just a knucklehead, but when he started talking about razors and telling Brittany to lean in that last time, nobody, no way, no way. Imagine being Brittany's father and listening to this man talk about his daughter like this. Oh my God. I don't know, Elevated Truth. You're acting very much like someone who's never been held responsible for the shit that fell out of their sloppy little mouth. I mean, you can't get away with this shit, bruh.
Associated with the prior conversations. But I think it's absolutely disgusting to use such a vile act that has occurred to so many men and women in this world as a joke one day and somehow as a trauma the next.
Dude, do you think that it's calling some people junk? Like, you don't think that what you just did in your whole what?
Let me just say something about Moon too, because you hear Jabba the Grift over there at the Hive. Everyone keeps repeating that Moon is a racist. Listen to me. I loathe racist. If I had any inclination to believe that Moon was that, I would not be fucking supporting her shit. Is she going to bust out with crazy racism tomorrow and make me eat my words? Maybe. But as of now, I have not seen any indication that that's true. She, like very many of my friends from the city, have a vernacular that is rugged and rough, and most people aren't used to it. I've noticed that she's subtracted certain words that trigger people from her conversational dialogue, which is good because, I mean, she probably realizes that people, misinterpret something like that. So for the record, Moon is in no way racist. Although, conversely, people like Elevated Truth and Queen Bee absolutely do sit with racist and support it. The Hive in particular has a storied history of supporting truly racist people. And that's just a fact. I have all the receipts in case there's any naysayers out there. Shout out Moon.
What? And then you're going to talk about a DV or a SA survivor again? And you're supposed to be that yourself?
As this motherfucker sits here grifting off Brittany.
That one was different. You know what I'm saying?
Grifting off of his story of being abused and always the victim of everything.
And Brittany's husband. That's because he said so and so. So my bad. I can edit that out. I mean, I guess the cat's out of the bag. Holly S says Detroit. Attention to whether or not she has a PO box. He listens harder than I do. I listen every single night. I listen pretty often too. I didn't know she had a new PO box. Like, what kind of creep ass shit is that? He's doing the whole lurker lean right now, like the woman in that video, that UA woman, when she's leaning over the press conference podium. My God. My horse says nay. Awesome. That's so sweet. BKser was cool and shared some photos of her horse. They're beautiful. Beautiful animals, I tell you.
Just like he says Brittany says she is.
About his story the other day. Oh, that he privated.
I hate to say you're not telling the truth, but the stories are vastly different.
Yes.
So
tell us more.
Okay, Wise Angel, take care. We'll be here.
You know what would have been a real shame is if somebody went to kick a cat and their knee just like popped out from under them. Karma's a bitch.
What the fuck, dude?
Seriously, I'm vibing with Moon in this narrative right in this commentary. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what are you even talking about? You're talking about a fictional story of Brittany kicking a cat, which never happened. So that's what makes it fictional, right? And then you're just adding your own embellishments to it. Imagine if she kicked the cat and fell down and hurt herself. So now you're wishing physical harm upon her. Dude, you should have aborted this mission. I hope you deleted this live stream because you should be embarrassed of yourself. Does your wife know what you're doing online, bro? For real. My goodness.
Kind of crazy.
See,
Marlena
I didn't hear that,
it.
so I can't speak on that. But if she did do that, that's repulsive. I'm just saying.
Distinguish as on them, on her. Oh, Alabama mama.
And really and truly, like, I've often or several times I've sat back and said, "Well, am I wrong? Like, do I just see this wrong?
You
like,
are. Yes, you do.
Side, and I'm just blinded by the light.
You're blinded by your 21st.
The answer is no. No, I don't think so. No. Mm-mm.
Hey, Detroit, thanks for being here, dude or lady. I always misgender everyone
out there. Just a little something for y'all to think about. Here's what I suggest everybody do today, though. Yeah, I'm kind of a person who believes in kill them with kindness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Right.
Oh my God, this is so difficult to give commentary whenever Moon and Irish agree with me 100%. I'm reviewing their shit. Seriously, this is quintessentially the antithesis of killing them with kindness, elevated spoof. This is being a numbskull. This is being senselessly cruel and bullying a woman for no good reason. That's what this is. This is not killing them with kindness. What strain are you smoking on, bro? Because you got to switch up the strains. Something. I don't know, man. You got all that coffee behind you, and you're Mr. Slugga-luggish over here. Why are you so sluggish? It's midday. I feel like you need someone in your corner, bud. You got all that coffee. Have a cup of coffee. Have a glass of water, man. What is happening right now? Leave Brittany alone.
That's what he's doing. Okay.
So the next time that Big Junkie goes live.
Oh, yes.
Y'all make sure and go over there and leave a nice comment. I mean, so nice that you surprise yourself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want you to say the absolute nicest things you can say in the chat.
All right. I don't have time to figure this out. I have to log into my JOB, my real job. So anyways, we'll see y'all later.
That's called brigading. Whenever you suggest on a public forum that people go to someone else's channel or live stream and leave messages like that, it's called brigading. It's against terms of service, but you guys know how I feel about terms of service. I think it's just I don't think they actually exist. Yeah, exactly, Curious. Put the blunt down, bruh. Oh, sorry, Gina. I've been reading a lot, so my vernacular has become robust.
Y'all later. Thank you very much. This was the end of his weird whatever he does.
Yeah.
Have a good night. We'll see you around, guys.
All right, thanks, Moon, for letting me use that. I hope that's cool. We got to set up a more mainline way to communicate with one another. So I'm not live when you are live and stuff like that because oh, that's Becky. What's up, girl? It's a bad day to be Becky. But did he call her a junkie? Yeah. I think this guy like made and sold meth. No, I mean, I might be wrong about that. He's got it, and he's, oh, you hear my fake birds? Hey, you guys, they actually said I have fake birds. No, those are birds in the nature. I don't even have anything in a cage. Those are just birds that like to be close to where I am, singing songs. Moon said, if he didn't, I have the whole thing. If he did, I have the okay, cool. You downloaded it, sweet. I have a feeling that if I were him, I'd get rid of that shit. And I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of your review because just that 8 or 9 minutes fucking pissed me off. Seriously. They say I only pick on women, but I mean, hold my lemonade. Because there's a couple people that portray themselves as men that are acting like little bitches, so maybe they should be checked. Moon says, "What up?" She can't type at the moment. So Trope says, "Imagine if E.T. went to pick up his hissing roach and fell on a book in the trash, and then he actually readed words. That would be effing crazy." Zoe gets it, or Zoe, bite, bite, bite. Yeah, you see my thumbnail. I put the bees around Becky's head because she's nothing more than another bee from the hive. She hit it a lot better than other people hit it. Let's see, I'll show you the whole thing. Oh, wait, that's not it. I'm going to send you guys over to Headstones and Headlines. She's got a new crazy case. If you guys are in the true crime or current news cases, I recommend following us over there. There's the whole thing. Complete nonsense. I'm quite proud of this thumbnail. It's not too mean. I just use the freeze screen grab or freeze frame screenshot of her own live stream. So she can't like privacy strike me. It's from a public speech that she did herself. They might try though. You never know. It's a bad PR day for no sense. The YouTuber. Get back in the chat, see what you guys are up to. Marlena says, "I don't think he has a blunt. I think that's the problem. Grifting off Britney for blunt money. Ooh, it could be. If you smoke heavily, it's really not a cheap. I heard Moon breaking down her herbage usage in a week, and I smoke less than she does, but even that, it adds up quick. I mean, especially when he's such a brat, it seems to be about the strains that he likes and stuff like that. I mean, it could run a pretty penny if you're smoking constantly. I mean, it could be as much as like, I don't know, a couple $100 a week, and he's getting it illegally because it's not legal in the state that he lives in. So who knows what he's paying for it. Typically, the higher end strains and the, classier nuggets aren't cheap in places where it's not legal, unless he's involved in an illegal operation that grows it. But you could be right. He could just be bumming out because he's not making that sweet YouTube money like many of his peers are. Or is he? I don't know. I don't watch him. Does he do okay? It seems like if you're resorting to threatening Brittany J, excuse the noise, it seems like your content's pretty dried up. Zoot says, "Imagine if his wife fell like her daddy." Maybe that's what he's trying to avoid. That's what you need to do, Elevated Truth. You piece of shit. What you need to do is, I tell you what, I'll even contribute to this. Get off YouTube just for a couple of hours, set up a GoFundMe, and make it sincere and sweet, and put a nice photograph of you and your old lady and or your wife, depending on if you're offended by the term old lady. I think it's endearing in any case. And then what you do is you look up romance packages at Dollywood. You're in Tennessee, right? So look up romance packages in Dollywood. You can get horse-drawn carriage rides. You can get champagne. You can even sneak in a couple of your little joints, buddy. And then get off YouTube for a couple days. Go spend some time and show your wife how much you love her. And Maybe get a good book, get a massage, get a group massage with you and your wife, and then get yourself refreshed. And then think about how big of a piece of shit you are on YouTube. And maybe consider stop being such a piece of shit on YouTube and make the world a better place. Because I believe in you, Elevated Truth. I think deep inside of you that there's a capacity for a decent person. I've seen glimmers of this in the past. You were one of the only people to have the balls to speak up in the Sebastian Rogers case in a way that made all kinds of crazy waves. And I think you were sincere in that. So I don't think you're the worst person, but I do think you're a piece of shit. And I think maybe somebody like me needs to tell you that so you can go ahead and make some corrective measures. Because it's not too late. I mean, I'm all about redemption, man. Obviously. So it's not all bad news, man. And if you set up that GoFundMe, I promise you that I will contribute to it. So long as you promise that you actually go on a vacation with your wife and just knock it off on YouTube for a couple of days, because it seems like you're having a difficult time. Now, if your issue is you're arguing with your wife and you're having marital problems, then I double down on my suggestion. Or worst case scenario, call up Cletus and you two idiots get in a car and go on a fishing trip or something and just get off YouTube because you're not helping the world. Then maybe you can help him plan the wedding. I don't know. Nonsense tortures scorpions. I guess he tortures crickets and roaches. It's so weird, right? Like, what the hell? Moon, yeah, $40 a week. So I probably smoke about half as much as you do. An eighth week, yeah. See, that lasts me about 2 weeks. Hey, Meow became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I very much appreciate that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Moon, I'm going to email you because you seem to know StreamYard or Restream better than I do. And I just want to know why I can't see like super chats and new members joining in this chat the way you can on StreamYard. It drives me nuts. All right, I'm one new subscriber away from 3,120. Let's go. Look at that. You see that, Rebecca Turner? My channel is growing. And I can have a live stream and just sit here and talk to my chat and not use anybody's content whatsoever. I'm not talking about this live stream, but my last one I did, and I could still have 1,000 views. My little dusty channel over here. I'm actually proud of my channel, and I love everybody that hangs out here. Not like love like you're my family, but I love the idea that we're able to hang out over here and speak facts and clear up misinformation and just like have open discussion about how ridiculous these people are. I pride myself on that, and thanks. Sinner, they accuse you of being bad to women, and I can tell you 100% that just listening to this live, I'm trained to listen for perpetrators, and you are you are the least that I have heard in my whole 8 years. Yeah, there's no receipts or evidence or even accusations in real life of me hurting not just a woman, but anybody, ever. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, and thank you for saying that. And trust me, that kind of shit wears on you when you hear it every day. But it's coming from actual violent people. That's what makes it projection. Whenever you are struggling with what is boiling inside of yourself and you manifest criticism upon someone else using your own flaws. Straight projection. You know. Oftentimes someone who's overweight, who's online, will use calling someone a fat person as an insult. That's projection. You know, that's a clear example, but it runs deep. And then you mix that up with social disorders and a lust for money. Like, these people are fucking trouble. No one wants a massage so bad. But don't you guys agree? Don't you think if this douchebag took a couple days, and then you know what might happen? He might come back and say to his crowd, and you could probably make money off of this too, since it's all about the money. You can come back and say, you know what, guys, I feel like a douchebag for the way I've been acting, and I'm gonna do better to be a better person. I'm gonna make effort to be a better person tomorrow than I am today, and that would work for him. I mean, I'm definitely not a life coach, clearly, but what I'm saying is like oftentimes it's easier to see what someone else wants or needs, easier than it is to see what you need, if that makes any sense. I just watched Jones's live from today. Whoa, she roasted nonsense. I know, Southern Sass. We're all still we're still all in the wake of that stomp that Jones did over there. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a member. Same bish, different day. I appreciate you. That's awesome. My members are growing. I have almost enough members to feel comfortable having a members only live stream. It gets complex because I don't want to leave my subscribers out. But I've got to offer something more to my members because they keep the lights on. So I'm working on a few things, but first there'll be a couple members only videos coming out. If it's okay with my members, and just tell me how you feel. What I'd like to do is make the members only so you get first crack at them. Say you get to see them for a month, and then I'll release them to everyone else, because I don't want my subscribers to have to pay to become a member just to see a video. But because you are paying, I think you deserve a product. So that's what I intend on offering you. Sorry, that's a lot of words. It's been weighing on me, though. I've been thinking a lot about it, because as the channel grows, I have to figure out how to manage this. And I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just, I'm learning as I go. I can't even listen to them channel because the beginning and the end alarm bells go off and red flags. I know, me too. Chronic self-loathing, that's a good way to put it too. It takes balls to take accountability. When there is a lack of balls, then there is a lack of accountability. Amen. I agree. It can be a humbling thing to admit when you're wrong. And I suggest, having done it myself a few times publicly here on YouTube, I would suggest that if you got something that you got to own up to, that you go ahead and do it. You do feel better afterwards. For instance, whenever nonsense, I got someone send me that video and said, this is nonsense saying a homophobic slur. And I played it, and I was already so annoyed with this woman that I ran with it before doing my due diligence and fact checking. And I felt bad when I found out I had it wrong. Ironically, someone that really doesn't like nonsense was the one that clued me in. Hey, man, that's not her. So I had to eat crow. And then the next time I encountered her, which was on Deet's panel, I wish I would have recorded it so I can show you what. Take my word for it. I promise I'm telling you the truth. I ate humble pie, and I apologized to nonsense for getting that wrong, because she was saying, oh, you lied. I didn't lie. I honestly thought it was her, and I should have done more work to confirm that it was her. So I take accountability. That's fucked up. I mean, but the second I found out it wasn't true, I said right there on Deets in front of hundreds of people, my bad. Please. And I even said, please accept my apology, or something, some such. So that's the only time that I ever spoke something that wasn't true about her. That's the one single solitary time. And ever since then, this bitch has been running around saying, all he does is tell lies on me and tell lies on me. No, I don't even cover you, because you're a fence-sitting, boring person. Now you're becoming more explosive and worth covering because you're attacking fellow creators' essay stories, and it's enough. The people have spoken. You've gone from being a tolerable person to someone that now must be spoken upon. That's what Kyle, your girl is whack. Maybe Kyle can explain it to you. He probably gets it. Maybe not. I don't know. He seems like the kind of guy that probably had restraining orders. I got you curious. Yeah, I don't even know what my iPhone membership link is. I gotta find that myself. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. Accidents that get explained are fine. Yeah, I mean, look, I put most of the things that I say through a grueling checklist in my head before I say them. Have I said things crazy and out of turn before? For sure. I mean, emotions can make you fucking. Emotions are wild. I guess to summarize the end part of this for elevated spoof over there, dude, just stop it. Take that vacation, man. We'll pitch in, honestly, because it seems like you're having a difficult time. We don't have to just destroy each other here. There's no sense in what you're doing. Everyone else is already picking on the girl. For real. Like, what value is it? Was he making super chats during this? Was it paying off for him financially, or was it just a big erectile dysfunction display of sad boy? Like, what is happening? Elevated truth, man. We don't have to just break people down here. That's not what it's about. It makes you look weak and pathetic, to be quite honest, man. Fuck. I hate to see anyone look that way, for real. Love you guys. Love this community. The support for each other is amazing. More valuable than anyone knows. I appreciate that, Woman's Warrior. And I'm never going to call myself an advocate for someone, but if someone needs help, I'll help them. How about that? Keep a title. Like, the second you throw a title on yourself, you end up looking like nonsense. Condescending, arrogant, and this bizarre presumed authority that she has. Like, I just don't understand it, man. Hey, Pookie. Did I say hello to Pookie? Hey, Pookie, good, you made it. I'm gonna wrap up here because my girl Emmy is starting her live stream. He is weak AF. I know, you're right. Shit. No wonder I'm always fighting with the ladies, because the men around here are fucking weaker than the women are, and that's just a fact. It's not a bad thing, but geez, man, are there any men around here? Or are they just all like quasi-abusive, fucking sitting in a cloud of smoke all day long? What is going on? Where have all the good dudes gone? Truth got a huge crush on Brittany. Is that what's going on? It could be. The only time he gets elevated is when he watches her. Maybe his prescription for his little blue pills haven't arrived and he's just a grumperston. I can only imagine what it would be like if yeah. It's a terrible problem to have to deal with, I bet. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't seen Seclusion. I saw somebody say Seclusion was in Moon's Live. I saw Seclusion in Jones in earlier. If you guys can bear with me for a second, what I'm trying to do in the background here is connect this live stream to Emmy's live stream that's coming up in 5 minutes. So if I can pull this off in time, I can never remember where to do it though. It's content, this live stream. And if you haven't listened to the nonsense on the web, on the web 2.0 music video that I played at the beginning of this, if you could do me a solid and let's get that bitch to 1,000, because she's like, the only people that are listening to it are the people that are just pretending to like him. They don't actually like him. Come on, man. Get better at your shit talking. Okay, I'm in video details. Fuck, I can never remember how to do this, man. Emmy, if you're listening, quickly send me a message and tell me exactly in studio where I connect your live to mine. Por favor. I do also have some good news. I believe Emmy and I are going to do Sweetie Pie and Sourpuss this weekend. I may be getting ahead of myself, but we have discussed doing a retro toys version. Last week was candy. I think we're going to do toys. Thank you, Curious. There's Headstone's link, unless I can figure out how to do this. It doesn't look like I'm going to. 150 likes. Thank you so much. That's awesome. A1 is an invaluable moderator for my channel. Thanks so much, A1. Thanks all my mods. I need to get with you guys and show you some of the stuff I've got coming up. some of it you may not want to take part in. So I do have things I want to talk to you guys about. Let's see, when Zoot says it's a perfect description, I should definitely look. Let's see, it says Women's Warrior says advocacy is about supporting someone else, using their voice, their view when they feel unheard, not being in control, and voicing your own opinions and beliefs. Then I guess maybe I am an advocate, but I'm not an advocate for like anything in particular, like missing children or anything. I'm an advocate for decency. I'm an advocate for facts and the truth as well. I think far before any of the rest of it. But there's no need for a title. Here's the plan. Just don't be a fucking dirtbag. Just be a decent person, each and every one of us. And then so many problems are solved. I second what A1. Okay, I got to play my outro. And then I'll see you at Headstones and Headlines. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm losing my voice. I'm thirsty. Yeah, like I always say, take care of yourself. You can't take care of others until you do so. Think about the things that hold you back, and then realize that you don't need them. Things like that. Do good things. Fuck you, Kyle. I don't know what else to say. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Sinner out.
You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believing, testing, and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give